Welcome to Yerba Mate Talks.
Welcome to another video review. I am Max. This is Kat. And today, oh my God, we have everything. The world of the flat earthism. I'm sorry. Dan, hello.
Hello, everybody.
The world of flat earthism is completely collapsing. I got attacked by a cat.
Cat didn't like you talking shit about flat earthers.
Oh my. It's been fascinating what's happening. And Dan found this is Mark Sargent got interviewed. Like this was from today, right?
Yeah. He released it today, just a few hours ago, and it's an interview at a Texas high school, which I'm kind of hoping the context is it's about science literacy, and I hope you're using him as an example of what science and literacy looks like, but I can't be sure. The guy's very friendly with Mark.
Fingers crossed. Yes, that is kind of weird, I have to say, because I watched the first bit of this. And that is a little bit weird. We'll point it out. Hello, everyone. But before we do that, make sure to do the social things. Like, share, subscribe. Send this to a friend. Send this to your significant other. Go to the corner. Just the corner of your street. And just subscribe to Shadow Mate Talks and I'm fornicated. You know.
Yeah, this one.
Okay. I have this loaded already. But
right here.
Hold on. Because I'll share out the link.
God, just looking at that face, it needs to be punched.
Oh my, frame zero of the video is already gold. That is correct. I'm sorry, I don't have the stream open. So give me 1 second. But I'm glad that you pointed that out because that was my first thought when I got the video ready to play. Oh, that is in.
I have to find my notes here. Hold on, bear with me for 1 second here. Here's my notes. Here we go. Because I took some notes while I was watching this and listening to it, and I listened to about 10 minutes of it, and I got to start over because I have to type out some shit. Because, like, the first 10 minutes, he's wrong about everything.
And that's what we're counting down today. So let's freaking go.
Mark!
Hey.
Mark.
Yes.
All right. Anything you have to say before I start asking you questions? We have a good time.
No, other than good morning. It is only 6 a.m. here, so thank you, guys, for waking me up for this. Really, really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
He doesn't work. Like what? No. Mark, you're unemployed, Mark.
I want to know why mom's not making him breakfast in the background.
Oh, wait.
Or was he having cereal this morning?
Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry I'm laughing already, but this is too funny. We'll continue with this in just a moment because that was not the only great picture from today. And I'm so glad I got this. I messaged DP because Nico's jokes box is back. And that makes me so happy.
The juice box king.
That is such a good creation. Nico, he had a total meltdown today and it was hilarious.
Is that wank juice flavor from what cast? Probably
99% chance, yes. Nico, huh?
Yeah, I know plastic. It's too easy to make mom jokes, but it's Mark Sargent.
You're welcome. Well, thank you for being here with us. I know you don't have to do this. We really appreciate you taking the time out of your day. You can see me, right? Hear me all good?
I can. I don't have you on screen. If you want me to put you on screen, I can.
It's fine. We want to see you.
Okay.
So, As I was saying, no, thank you for being here with us.
What?
We know we don't have
When
to
are
be
you-
here. You're not getting.
I don't get it. Bro, hello? When are you trafficking me, Patricia?
What?
I don't know what that means. Sorry.
Industrial nerd. She's already fixed. You can't fix her
She
now.
went away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Paid to do this or anything, so we really appreciate you answering our questions, having a good time, all that good stuff. The point of this, the reason why
Good
we're
stuff.
interviewing you, we did a project over developing scientific literacy. So
Yeah.
basically, to become more scientifically informed about any topic. And so
Sure.
we watched your documentary, we loved it.
Wait, what? Why
Wait.
are you speaking with this guy then?
I hope they're using him as an example of what science illiteracy looks like.
Yes. That's
Because-
the only possibility. Fingers crossed.
Mark can't science and he can't math,
No, nothing. It's going to be a lot of nah.
but he has some great challenges coming up. I hold on to your seats, buckle up, get those shoulder straps tightened
Oh.
in like you're getting ready on the Orion, because he is about ready to school us and the rest of the world on what it takes to be a flirt.
Yes. Okay, I finally figured it out because Patricia is a type of beer. I didn't understand because it's when are you trafficking me? Patricia?
Oh,
Which means I have to go to the US with that brand of beer.
oh,
But I don't
okay.
drink,
Well,
so it
okay.
didn't
That
ring-
makes
don't
much
tell
more
us the
sense,
first
and it makes
time.
me not question anymore. The
Yes.
wording on that was a little
'Cause
off.
He's been here.
Loved you in it, thought it was great. So we wanted to interview about it. So
Thanks.
is there anything you want to tell?
Steve Creepy answers Patricia was his one that got away.
And he's in industrial nerding says the beer, you perverts. Oh my God. I know.
Yes.
Look, man, what do you
I'm
expect with Max
sorry.
and me?
It was my honest mistake. I didn't associate Patricia.
I was right there with you.
Say before we start asking questions and all that good stuff.
No. If you already watched the documentary, you're way ahead of most classes that I talk to. So thank you for that. So no, let's fire away.
Is that a regular
All right.
thing?
Well, the questions
Which
I got,
documentary?
they're mixed.
Which class? That documentary probably behind the curve.
Oh, okay.
Or
Yeah, he got
something
a
else,
real mic, but he's still holding it.
for some reason. Yes, and let's call
I don't
that
get
a
it.
wrong because that is just insane.
Yeah, that's
It's a
Yeah, that's
personal flat earth. They're not in any particular order. Might go back and forth between
That's
personal,
fine.
I
flat earth,
got you.
whatever. All
Totally
right.
fine.
Yep.
We can talk
There.
about whatever you want between that.
Wink,
All
wink.
right. So
Okay.
we'll start off with, I guess we'll just I'll just jump around the questions. These guys don't have the questions. They're doing something else while we're doing the questions. But
Okay.
let's see. Well, actually, we'll talk about something that happened yesterday.
Ah.
That's the big space launch, the moon orbiting. What do you think about that? Tell us your opinions on it.
Absolutely fake from
Yeah, tell us,
minute
Mark.
one.
Come on, this missile is not an argument, Mark.
this is a softball if there ever
You're
was
kidding.
one.
Like what?
Now, look,
No, Mark.
in the
you're
teacher's
going to
defense-
bring evidence, right?
in the teacher's defense, this is the perfect opening question if you're trying to demonstrate science illiteracy. Because you know he's going to go on 12 different tangents right now, right?
Let's-
Every one of it's going to be nuh-uh.
You guys have probably already figured it out from the documentary. We don't believe in anything that NASA has done since the 1950s.
This missile is not an argument, jackass.
when they were founded. In fact, the only reason yesterday happened was this year, if you guys didn't, I don't know if the schools are even celebrating, it's because it's America 250th anniversary of the United States. And that's the only
Okay.
reason they even bothered.
Okay.
No, I know what he's going to say next. The only reason why they bothered with moving up to Artemis was because it's the 250th anniversary. That's why they didn't do it last year. This is the kind of stupid shit we're up against. Not because, oh, there was problems.
Right. It was planned for before, or could have been canceled.
No one gives a shit.
Hello, Jack.
Gentlemen,
How you doing, Chirp?
Even
I'm good, Dan.
Welcome. I wonder how the Foundry is doing with all of this.
Is this the best answer they have though? Just it was fake, completely
If
fake.
it was like
No. He gets more in depth and starts.
He's
talking
going to
about
analyze frame by
Yeah,
frame.
he supposedly they were talking all day or all night last night, discussing and breaking it down with him and DJ Bicurious or whatever the hell his name is.
and
No one knows if he's even a DJ, bro. That is what?
I love that.
Hold on, because I'm in the debunking mode.
And by the
But,
way, I just want to preface it. There's nothing wrong with being bi-curious. Just own it. You know what I mean? That's all I'm going to say.
100%.
I use it as an insult to them because they are so homophobic.
I do the same thing because they get insulted by that because they're idiots. So given
all
that
that as
I'm
well.
in the debunking mood, well, I didn't do anything, but Astronomy Live did, and that's the thing in orbit. So I am going to go with the biggest telescope rather than just claims. So everyone should give this a lot of support because that is just a fatality. And when Red has like his whole footage, also because the launch
And Astronomy Live
all
too. He
epic.
has he had two different cameras going, and
that
and
is
when he
so
was
good.
doing this with his telescope at night, I was in the live chat because I just got done with my maintenance, and he was taking an image every 20. There were 20-second exposures so that you could see it move across as a streak, and you could see the cryogenic pod coming up behind it even after they did the they started doing some initial docking maneuvers to make sure that the Orion capsule can still do the docking maneuvers in space. So
So I don't know, Mark. You balls on your court, saying it's Vegas is kind of not an option now. Sorry.
go ahead with this theater, which was what we saw in fact, what we saw yesterday was pretty much the same that we've seen with every ISS launch, every Dragon launch.
Motherfucker, I got live footage on my phone like minutes after hours after it happened. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Does he expect something different though? I mean, of course it's the same. It's a fucking rocket launch.
Right.
I think
But-
he's expecting fireworks to shoot off behind it as one big glorious 250th anniversary launch to the moon.
Look,
I don't get it.
I had live footage from someone on the ground within hours. So you can't tell me it's the same shit as the 1960s.
Now they don't
It's
deny the
fundamentally
launch.
No.
They don't deny the launch, correct? They just
Yeah, but
they
not only that, like everything else.
they say it goes downstream and then crashes, right?
Yes.
They don't deny the launch or that everybody saw what they saw with their own eyes, correct?
Right,
Usually, 90% of them.
track
Then the other
it,
10% will say they're balloons or it's a giant green screen in the sky or something like that. I don't know.
I love that.
It's some outlier. But Real Harno brings up
it
something.
Was a helium balloon.
Yes, but Real Harno brings up something. ISS launch. The ISS was put together in orbit, so that's another wrong. You got to click there.
Oh,
Yeah, lots
I
of
mean-
pieces for that one.
Astronomy Live.
That was a Lego set, Mark.
Astronomy Live, who's an amateur person, normal person, tracked it himself. So, he has a video of the whole building of the whole damn thing.
And
through
he
a
was
telescope.
using math
So-
to develop the orbit before the telemetry comes out from NASA.
He does know all
Because
of that. Yeah.
He's smart like that, Mark. He can do math.
Launch everything, which is big fanfare at the launch pad and then almost no footage by the time you get about 10 minutes in, which is there was nothing from
You can track it, dummy.
What does he
You can
want to
track it
happen? I
yourself.
mean, there's onboard cameras, there's tracking cameras.
Camera.
What the fuck?
That is, I have no idea why it's never enough. Kango for 10 New Zealand dollars says, what a fucking tart prick that never leaves his house. He's simple, lives with his poor mother. Fake. How for fuck's sake, it was live. Oh my God, yes. That's
Hollywood
Agreed.
production.
It must be hard to be this fucking stupid and say these dumbass
Right?
things publicly. This is
I-
going to haunt him for the rest of his life. All of this shit.
But
The
what does
fact
he have to
that-
look forward to at his age now? He's not employable anyway.
Maybe mommy makes hot pockets.
Yeah.
The thing with like events now is like, dude, there's people with phones everywhere. You get to see. You don't have to be there. I don't
Wait,
know.
didn't Eric Burns say that he
That's
has
a
an Army
wild
Reservist
thing.
friend who has a friend in the Navy that's part of the recovery crew?
Yes.
After
So
it
it doesn't
crashed-
just land
after
in
it
the
hit
water
dome?
somewhere, right? It comes across in pieces. So where are those pieces that are missing, Mark? Would they be in orbit?
Well, they'll probably say they strategically brought them down in an area of the ocean where no one, that type of thing.
No, the Navy just didn't
Imagine.
pick it up. They let it, they buried it at sea to make sure that no one saw
No,
it.
Right,
no,
yeah.
he doesn't say it's a balloon because there's so many problems with a balloon. Could never travel that fast. Yada yada. I mean,
CC says it's the balloon.
so well, he's okay. So he's a toddler mentally.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! This is them floating in the air.
The only
Okay,
good
but-
piece of
right.
wood Cece ever got was in that
It was in the forest.
that sad tree that's lonely now.
That trees
Faking
in
it.
therapy.
I'm pretty sure this is all faking a, but okay.
So this is billions of dollars that's wasted to keep the illusion going.
To fake
Yeah.
it, yes, to fake it, so people don't
Christ.
wake up to the reality that is the flat Earth. I mean, that's obvious.
From the interior of the capsule, that this particular launch, by the way, that was supposed to be slingshotting around the moon, first time in 54 years. This thing should have been bristling with cameras. It's not. All we're seeing is a visualization, which is basically a computer rendering.
Oh my God.
We've
Well, the only
seen it
way they could get that
before.
view would be a
Alright.
parallel rocket going beside it
Yeah.
to get a view from the outside from 50 yards. I mean, how stupid do you have to be, dude?
Now
you
he
need
openly
to put a
admits
selfie
visualization.
stick on the rocket.
Yeah, he
Easy.
he admits it's visualization, but he's saying, why isn't there more cameras on there? Why isn't it doing this? Because no one gives a shit about flat earthers. That's why.
The cameras that are on it are there to provide data for systems and for movable surfaces and things that they need to be able to, audit in case something goes wrong. They're not there so that flat earthers can see all the views that they wish they had.
Yeah, I mean, the Earth doesn't need selfies, but
And they were
They
there
don't
were
implement that.
onboard cameras pointing back and pointing forward in the module, from the module pointing out. I mean, what the fuck do they expect? And when
we are talking about Mark
SpaceX goes
Sargent.
up, they double the amount of cameras.
Kango for $5 New Zealand dollars says, has anyone asked Mark how he knows? How did he get special knowledge? He knows it's fake. How? That's
Because
what I
he
wonder
uses his
Someone
eyeballs.
told him.
But
That's the thing. His standard
he
for
doesn't
evidence,
debate
though-
or anything.
Yeah, his standard for evidence is not what he expects from us, from Globe Earth. His standard is, I read it on YouTube or someone showed me a photo they said came from whatever.
I went a little bit in the afternoon to the Q-Op, and the copium there is
A
delicious.
little bitch fucker. I hate that little bastard.
Yes, he's
Which
not
one?
very nice.
Q-Op, that-
Oh, yeah.
That little Gen Alpha virgin.
Yeah, with the pop collar and the dress shirt without sleeves and those
It's the fact
alpha
that
male
he
arms.
mutes and bans everybody and does it immediately and then tries to pretend that he has a channel for debate. And then he, like if Icy Spin was trying to moderate, he yells at him for moderate. It's sad.
Hold on. Let me do this for one moment. We'll get back to you in just a sec. Queue up.
Hi. Why is everyone fucking talking like I'm not talking?
Everyone cares you up.
Oh my.
Is Q up in the chat or something?
No.
Fancy seeing you here, Jack, and not seeing you in other places, Jack.
Hey, dude,
How are you?
I was so mad at you yesterday. I would have driven there and fucking run you over.
Ooh, okay. Well, tell me why the
I'll
fuck
tell
you
you
mad at
later.
me,
It's not a
Jack?
big
Why
deal.
didn't you come and do it in person?
Hey, listen, though,
Real life
we
Frogger going
were-
on here.
There were a lot of people that were trying so desperately to get messages through, and I get you guys were busy as fuck. But
No, we didn't have any service, dude. That's the thing.
no, I get it. What I'm
Um,
saying though is it was very frustrating on all our part too. And I'm not saying I'm just saying at one point you said something that triggered me. I don't think you meant anything by it, so I didn't mean what I said. But I
Was
was
it about
pissed.
you?
I was pissed for a good hour.
It was about you.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
It wasn't particularly nasty. It was just the way you said it
Oh,
kind of triggered me. Yeah.
I'm going to start the
I'm
interview
sorry.
in a couple of minutes
That's
with.
I needed mommy to make me a couple Hot Pockets to settle me down.
I'm sorry. Whatever.
It wasn't. I know you
maybe
didn't mean it.
triggered you.
It's cool.
1 second. The Cardo for $5 says, as usual, these basement dwelling boards like the world owes them all of specific ludicrous demands so they can just piss them and yell fake. That is so true.
True.
All right. Hold on. Let me check on this.
What brought up Q up,
Q up.
Max?
I don't know.
No, you brought him up. I thought he
Me?
posted something maybe.
Oh, that I went to his server and the copium is delicious there. That's yes.
He knows you. He the
Oh
second you come
my.
in, yeah.
Yes.
Are they just doing lines on, like on stream, like, in the voice
Yes.
channel, you hear everyone sniffing them,
Mhm.
passing the straw?
You know what's weird about him though? He pays no fucking attention. So he goes in there and he has this quote unquote debate channel. Every question you ask him, it takes him a couple seconds to answer. He's like, "Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't hear. I wasn't listening." Meanwhile, Spin was in there moderating and keeping people in line, and then he got mad at him for moderating.
That is it's wild.
He's just an
He's
infant.
got to figure out what he wants.
Gen Alpha Virgin. That's what I call him.
Plastic Citizen says Q opium. I just got that. That is good.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm slow today.
Copium with a
It's been
Q.
tough, a long day.
Loud and
Cocaine.
clear, and I truly cannot believe it. You are quite literally on the way to the moon right now and still speaking
hell
with
yeah.
us. Tell me, how do you feel? What's going through your mind? I
That must have hurt.
No, this is
That must have hurt his butt.
Max.
Oh
This is
boy.
not gonna be
look at
good.
that.
Is it?
mean, really
Look, he's
Oh,
playing with the
man,
water.
This is not
fucking
gonna be
allowed
good.
that to happen?
No,
This
he
must have
had-
triggered him.
having his pocket.
Max, I want to point out,
Well, first and foremost, we all wanted to give a shout out
you
to
see
our
all that
families
bunch of
first,
gear that
because
he's
we are
laying
pretty
on?
far from
We're gonna
Earth,
come
and we
back
have
to that
not
in a
gotten to
minute.
say hi to them yet.
Yes.
But there was a moment about
Look at
an
that
hour
thing
ago
float.
where Mission Control Houston reoriented our
Good
spacecraft. as the
God.
Oh
sun was
my
setting
God,
behind
this
the
is
Earth.
so much.
And I don't know what we all
It's
expected
like they're
to see
fucking
at
with
that
them,
moment,
Max.
but you could see the entire globe from pole to pole. You could see
The entire what? Where do you globe?
If you look really close, you could see the northern
They said that
lights.
they were all in the
no.
windows
It was the
taking
most
pictures, and they were
spectacular
like,
moment, and
it
paused all
was time to
four of us
eat.
in our
They didn't give a
tracks.
shit. They were like, we can't pull away from the windows.
What has been most surprising to you about
Oh
this
no,
trip?
the
Oh,
floating
no.
microphone trick.
It's magic. It's black magic.
Well, I think probably one of the things that surprised all of us is when those solid rocket boosters actually lit and we left the pad. It was just a moment of disbelief, and yeah, the fact that we launched, it just totally takes you by surprise, even though you're expecting it. At least
And
for me
every
anyway.
flat earther watching.
And I just had a huge
And a pucker
smile
factor, I'm
across my
sure, too.
face.
They're not going to launch on April
Did it feel
1st.
different? Because I
No,
can
it's a
imagine that's such a
fake.
powerful
Whee!
rocket. That must have felt different for you.
I love how the rope, with just the tiniest bit of momentum, moves.
One of the biggest surprises was how smooth riding those solids was. We all expected a really just dynamic ride, a lot of motion. We were
Oh, Q-Op would
prepared
have
to
a comment
potentially
about her
not being
riding a
able to
solid, I'm
see
sure, because he's a
telemetry,
fucking pig.
to maybe
Yeah,
not
he
being
is.
able to, touch switches and
He's ensuring his
Such an
virginity
incel.
lasts
Smooth.
for a
It
long
was
time.
a definite
He's
difference
such an
when they
incel.
separated and we were just on the main engines, but just a steady rumble and a great ride.
On Nicey Spin's video, like he sent it to me through his cell phone. I got it onto my computer and my speakers rumble after a while when the sound wave reaches him.
From 12
There's like
miles
a-
to.
There's
That's
like
so
a
amazing.
growl. And on
You know,
my speakers, that is just like, oh.
Do you know that is it THX, the company, like the
Yeah.
speaker company for movie theaters, where they had a logo where it was a guy sitting in a chair and his hair was blowing back.
I think that's Dolby. That's the Dolby guy.
It was
No,
Dolby,
that
okay.
was Maxwell with the guy blowing his hair back. It was the Maxwell tapes and CDs.
That's right. You're right. You're right.
The
You're right.
THX had the
God, roll.
crescendo
The crescendo.
that would
Yeah,
rattle
yeah.
your windows.
I'm picturing Max not expecting anything, and then that rumble just slams him into the back of his computer.
Oh my
tray.
God, yes, I played it.
You know what? I looked it
That
up,
is such a cool
and
sound.
there's places you can watch that are as close as 2.3 miles if you pay. It's premium. But can you
Listen.
imagine what it must sound like there?
Dude, for $300, I'd do it.
Max, did you mention on your stream, Eric Burns was telling you that there were a couple of different tiers, wasn't he? Like there's like the top shelf was like a 300, like you said, Dan, just now.
Yeah.
I think that's like front row seats. Like that's where you go to get Free Willy to like splash water on you at SeaWorld.
Yep.
But then there's like the $100 seats that are still like apparently pretty good.
Just to experience once though the difference in sound and yeah, from 3
Dude,
miles.
I want to
away.
singe my eyebrows with the heat. Put me as close as possible because I'm not going to make
That's
more.
what I
than
want to
one.
do next time. I got to tell you, we already talked
I see
about
you and
like,
I
definitely
with a
doing it
bottle of
again.
rum, sitting there doing shots while our eyebrows start fridging.
Fuck yeah, dude.
All right,
Absolutely.
let me welcome
With marshmallows on a
TTF.
stick.
Hello, who are you?
I am Mystery Man.
Oh,
You're Mr. E, man?
hey, yes,
TTF.
nice.
Mr. E.
What's up, bruh?
Oh, mystery! I thought he was trying to make a riddle out of it, so we guess who it is.
No, I
I
don't
like to
think
call him mystery guy.
Well,
Mystery.
Kango
Good to
for
see you,
2
man.
New Zealand dollars says, I'm in New Zealand. It was April 2nd for me. Ha! God, that is an excellent for Australians and many other people also.
Fake and gay.
In here in Latin America, that day, the day of pranks and shit, is December 1st. So like, who cares, right? It's such a stupid thing. It's not an argument either. I think I hear
What do you
myself
want
on
to tell
your
Americans here at home who are
mic,
watching
Dan.
this right now? They're quite amazed at the fact that you are speaking to us on the way to the moon right now. What do you
Holy
want to
fuck.
tell them about this particular mission and why it's so important?
First and foremost, I would just like to say thank you. for your
Fake. You
support and
see, he
trust
forgot
in
to
us
turn on
has,
the mic.
Enabled this, and so many people that have worked for so long to make this possible. But also, we're just getting started. You know, we've worked really hard, and even though we were a little surprised to actually launch yesterday, we have a lot of mission left ahead of us. And so, I really want to tell them stay tuned and keep keep tabs on what's going on. NASA's doing a great job of communicating all the things to come.
9 more days.
I can't even tell you how many cheers were there.
That is, I'm sorry, but if you're going to say it's fake, I will need like a very thorough teardown of that we just saw, like live over the internet.
All the things that have to go right for a launch. And the flat earthers point every little thing out, and they can barely balance a fucking checkbook.
Dan, we are feeding back through your mic.
Oh, hold on.
And you know how Max gets. You don't want to upset Max.
Put it up on screen, visualization. And they don't discuss some of the old stuff that we've talked about for years, which is what shielding. I love that, by the way. Just, okay, what shielding?
I don't know, the one that let them just broadcast, over the internet live to everyone, to like the whole world.
And they weren't dead after going through the Van Halen belt.
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
let's let him finish with the shielding because I have some notes here that I looked up specifically for this because
Okay.
I was pissed off when he said this.
Oh.
Using to get through the Van Allen radiation belts. The only thing to stop radiation is lead or gold or a whole bunch of water. The capsule hasn't changed in 60 years. So what are you using there?
Don't forget
What?
Magic
Brand
Man.
fucking new.
What? No,
Okay.
do you think it's like they slightly used, never over? No.
Yeah,
Like
it's
what?
the Apollo. They're just reusing the Apollo one now. That's all. It's not like a new fucking module. So here's something a little interesting I found out. The crew module is made of aluminum lithium alloy. So
Wow.
there's an inside that's the pressure vessel.
Sounds expensive.
So, yeah, very expensive. And it's the same alloy family that was used on the space shuttle external tank.
Uh-huh.
The
tough
tensile
shit.
strength is 100 times more than what is required to keep
Wow.
a single atmosphere in that inside of that versus a vacuum outside. Because, Mark, a vacuum doesn't suck. You do,
Wow.
but the vacuum doesn't. It's about a pressure differential. So think of it this way. A soda can contain similar pressure differentials with aluminum walls a fraction of a millimeter thick. These ones are, oh shit, where is my notes? I'm trying to figure out how wide they are, but they're a lot. Here's the other part though, when he talks about the radiation shielding. engineers got involved because that's what they do. And the capsule is deliberately designed so that the consumables, water, food, equipment lockers, are all positioned between the crew and the outer hull. So that big ass web of thing that he was just sitting on the consumables, that was acting as a barrier for the radiation in the Van Allen belts. Now, besides the fact they don't stay in them very long, they go out of their way to make it a point of saying, crew's inside, all this other shit's outside to prevent it from coming in to help reduce the dosage and everything else.
Tony says the radiation in the Van Allen belts can be largely stopped by a piece of paper. Thank you. To me, it's more like we build shit that goes to the bottom of the ocean. It's kind of the same thing, just upwards. It's like people do that for a living. They design stuff that is tough.
Max, did you see the Did you see the vantage point from the airplane?
From the airplane, yes. Someone shared it yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yesterday, I had not seen that yet. My dad sent me that on.
Oh my,
Twitter.
yes, from a like
That was
random plane goes by rocket. Like, dude,
Yeah.
it's over.
It's fucking over,
And
bro.
actually, one last thing on just the radiation dosage. Artemis 1 flew up with a MARE instrument, which was two like female shaped torsos filled with sensors on Artemis 1. And what happened was they published that dosage publicly so you can see it. And the trajectory again was obviously optimized so you spend the least amount of time in the belts as possible, but it's not impossible to get through there because you can do shit to minimize it.
Yeah, and I think Mike said something earlier when we were on QOP, and I'm pretty sure I've heard the same thing. Maybe PhD Tony can correct us if we're wrong, but isn't like being in the Van Allen radiation belts like equivalent to getting like an X-ray or two, like in terms of the radiation?
So the amount of radiation they got was I forgot what it was. I think it was 0.5 and like in 100 rads or 100 millirads. I forgot what the measurement is. Like 100 is like cause of concern, and they got 0.5 total, and that was from Apollo.
Yeah, it's not that. I mean, people.
I think it's even less than taking an international flight, isn't it?
There's right.
I don't know.
Could
What's
be.
a little radiation. It's all over.
It feels to me, honestly, like it's just something that they that little to no people really have any idea about, so they just take it and just make it whatever they want it to be.
It's like, no, they just sent these people just to be cooked alive in a thing. Like,
right.
Dude, no. Kango says for $10, look at that video. One thing that struck me is the woman astronaut looks quite different, as her face is not as under the same amount of gravity as Earth. Good fucking luck that. That's the gravity rejuvenation.
I was going to say the same thing. They all look subtly different.
Like if you're wrinkled, you go like, whoop.
And the boobies, gotta love that.
Yeah.
You know, my mom, I was in Lakeland. Well, I'm still here, but
I
was
was kidding. I'm sorry. So no one clips me out of context.
Can you guys hear me, or are we having a problem again?
Yes.
I can hear you.
Oh, I'm in Lakeland, and my mom texted me like, I don't know, like 85, 90 seconds after the launch, and she said she just saw it. We're about 100 miles from Kennedy. It's 1.3 miles of Earth curve. Yeah. And I'm like, even if they deny the rocket and all that other shit, the fucking Earth curve and all that shit is readily visible and provable by any launch, if it's a balloon or not. So you don't even need the thing to prove that we're on a goddamn curved surface. I mean, they're not even talking about all the other things that they could easily observe if they chose to.
Well, I mean, I haven't heard since it happened yesterday. It's been only it's fake and nothing else. I haven't heard anyone say anything remotely possible.
Well, like, I mean, Mikey was on and he said the same shit. Fake.
I haven't watched. Okay. Yeah, but I haven't watched much else today.
I was laughing at Mikey because he was doing something like this and then like touching the top of his head. He was doing something like totally legitimate. I talked with his claws and he almost like literally like
Oh,
scratches
my.
his face when he's talking. But he made some funny gestures, and I thought it would be funny to clip and do a voiceover out of context and like walk like an Egyptian or something. You know, that was funny.
Without shielding 1 hour in the battle and belts, 60 years on the ground. Yeah, you can take some iodine and you'll be fine. Iodine tablets for the radiation poisoning and you'll be a fucking hero. Like, grow a pair, people. Mark, there's people that are not gigantic pussies. Just FYI.
The physics, the capsule. What is the capsule made of that is stopping the pressure equalization from the vacuum of space? This thing should be built like a submarine with heavy steel. That's the only.
Wrong. He's got it backwards because a submarine is reverse, right? Heavy pressure on the outside, same pressure inside versus so the pressure differential is in thousands of pounds versus space, which is 14 psi pressure differential.
Right.
And we already said it's aluminum lithium alloy, so there's no problem.
Well, I'm confused though. Mark's mommy makes his hot pockets in the microwave, and she doesn't drop dead from X-rays or from microwave radiation.
True.
I mean, you know,
yeah.
Rodin brings up a valid point. I forgot to mention this. There's polystyrene panels in in the construction that also absorbs some of the neutrons and stuff like that as you go through. I believe that's the outer belt. It's protons in the inner belt and neutrons in the outer belt, I think. PhD Tony can correct me, I'm sure.
The thing is, they mitigate with the time spent in and the materials they use. It's not. It doesn't take a fucking rocket science. You know, when you go get X-rays or any kind of imaging other than ultrasound or sonic imaging,
We can create radiation pretty well and test stuff. RG Silver says, "Buenas noches desde Los Ángeles," which means good night from Los Angeles. Hello.
But think of it this way: a can of soda is 55 psi.
Right, like we make tires, dude.
Yeah,
we can control for pressure, motherfuckers.
Pressure out. I mean, if it's more pressure inside and less pressure outside, it's far easier than if there's more pressure outside and less pressure inside.
Right, because that one you can only strengthen it out.
Well, plus the shape of the object, a diving bell or a submarine, the shape, like an egg from the outside, takes way more crushing force than from the inside out.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's that benefit.
Like he's so dumb. Holy shit.
I think
He's just reaching for anything he can say. You know, it's sad.
Everything is fake and gay. It's so boring.
I would love to see him do something a little more, substantial.
Well, that's why we don't cover him regularly because he's so derpy.
What test did he do, by the way, when he says what can stop radiation? I assume he did hands-on testing for all of that, or did he read it in a book somewhere and recite it?
No.
Does popcorn count as radiation?
Yes.
Microwaves.
That's exactly what he's thinking of. Popcorn and
with
microwave.
butter.
Yes.
He thinks the astronauts are filled with
it
butter.
should explode almost immediately. So there you go. I did a live reaction to it. It's on.
He needs to fix his his sepia. Like he needs to get a little more green.
Yeah, he's got that purplish going.
It's because the lamp is in focus and not him, and that's weird. So yes, that's true.
Watch it. It's only I don't know, barely 45 minutes long, I think, by the time we get to it. And I had David Weiss on there with me, and we just tore it to shreds.
No, David Weiss is there.
Hard-hitting
giant.
Another video to watch, Max. Mark Sargent and David Weiss.
Oh my God, that might be
two generational intellects tearing apart the Artemis launch.
Oh, I thought that's what this was like going into. No, that's a different one?
This is an interview with a Texas high school teacher.
Oh, okay.
About science literacy.
Okay. The funny thing is Calder brought this up on Discord earlier, and I was like, Calder, I think Max is covering this, but okay, I got it. It's something different. But they had they had a little powwow, I guess, and really put the two of the greatest flat Earth minds together of all time.
Oh my, that might create a vortex of derpitude that could swallow the world.
Creates a gravity well.
Black hole of derpitude.
Is that a little kitchenette he has behind him?
It's actually juicier than that too, Max. Would you believe it that Dirth's wife came into frame at one point in the video?
Dirth is married?
So it brought back flashbacks to the CC fucking idiot. Where she
Wait,
walks by.
can we fix her?
Oh, nothing
I don't
tops the
know.
CC video with the pumpkin and the not scale or that whole bullshit where his wife's like, stop
Fucking
that shit, dude.
Yes.
Stop with this bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He does have a YouTube channel. How many subscribers do you have on it now?
Right now 106,000, but that doesn't really mean anything for us because all the channels we're not a reaction channel. We're the channel that our channel is the ones that get reacted to. So you could type in just about anything you want. You type in PewDiePie, Flat Earth, you'll get 20 something.
That's not the.
Did he say he has 106,000 subscribers?
Yep.
Good Lord.
Sorry. Yes.
People love seeing
I don't know how
stupid.
many he paid for, but he has a lot. But it doesn't matter. Just ask him.
106,000.
What kind of views does he get on? Because I once, well, not long ago, went out to Oakley, and despite the number of 33 or whatever thousand he's got, he gets an average of 700 hits, which means that 2.3% of his subscribers are actually watching his derp. So, I'm curious what kind of hits he gets on his.
This has 6 hours of that. And let me refresh here just in case.
Because that's how you really tell.
Okay. 352.
That's it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, and 8 comments?
We can refresh that here. Yes.
This man is sad.
Great stuff, Mark. Cool. I need the. This is what that's fires. Oh, you're a bullshit. You failed. Nice.
Million hits. Mr. Beast, Flat Earth, 20 something million hits. The Paul.
But that's because of Mr. Beast, not you.
Right.
Paul Brothers, Shane Dawson, Smarter Every Day. All the big channels reacted to us, so I don't have to try that hard.
Okay. All right.
Because you're so stupid that it's fun to laugh at.
We don't have to try that hard either.
Oh my God, Mark. We all know who you are. Why do you like that?
Max, can I share something real quick?
Yes.
All right, let me share.
Is it the NASA?
This screen. Don't worry, it's not any porn that I'm dealing with
credit
right
card
now.
number or bank account?
So this is what someone just posted in chat.
Yes.
Art 2 is the communication. So right now, Madrid is handling all the communications from the DSN network.
Yeah, I was watching this earlier today.
54 and 56.
Oh, Max, I just wanted you to know that they're currently. Did you show them being interviewed live on? I think you showed that at the beginning. Right?
Astronauts.
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched.
I guess they're still going.
Well, this can't be real. This is look how small the little dishes are. How can they be communicating with the? I don't get it.
Those dishes prove Flat Earth, of course. Hold on, if it's still going, I'm like.
I took photos of those dishes yesterday and sent them to Max.
Yeah.
Why don't they show us real footage of the
You could
dishes?
just have one dish, by the way, run radio tower. We wouldn't really need anything else.
Well, the one in West Virginia is huge.
Just saying, if this Earth were a pizza, you really wouldn't need any of this shit.
Yeah,
Right?
why would you need 3 spread all over the world then?
Why would you need satellites, for that matter?
Never mind. I think they finished it, Max. I just got a message.
Deep Space Network. Yes.
Yes, thank you, Roden, for sharing that.
Dan, I still hear myself on your mic.
Deep space.
Wait.
I'm sorry, I stopped sharing.
I didn't. I mine. Sorry, that was.
I haven't asked that one before.
I don't
By the
think
way, if he hasn't already told you, we've done this a few times over the years.
Yeah, lie about it.
And by
Find
done it, you mean sat in your basement and opined
Yes.
about all the things wrong with it without ever testing anything.
Right.
That's what I mean. These guys are friendly, which makes me wonder.
That is too much derp to go uncontested to my taste.
Wonder what?
This is our 4th year doing this. So.
Yeah.
4 years. Oh my God.
I'm not sure what that proves.
Which is why I get up so early for you. Do I trust the government? Yes and no. I believe in the government. Like, for example, this year's America 250, when we're going full Star Wars Empire,
No, I can't hear Matt. Quit rejoining.
Other than
Like,
him bringing it up, I didn't even know it was the 250 anniversary.
I don't know. Who cares? Like, anyway,
What's up,
the
Stu?
other part is funny. I mean, even if it's true, the other part.
yes and no. I believe in the government. Like, for example, this year's America 250, when we're going full Star Wars Empire, I trust the government in that they always are predictable and they always do things for what they consider to be the.
No, hold on. What happened? Where did he say that?
Do I trust the government? Yes and no. I believe in the government. Like, for example, this year's America 250, when we're going full Star Wars Empire.
What does believe in the government? That they exist? I'm not sure what that
Right?
means.
It's like, yeah, he can't go like, no, government not real.
Where does he live? Where does he live?
Pacific Northwest, Washington. But here's the other question I have. Isn't he one of the big proponents of the one world government too? But yet America's celebrating 250 and has his own government. I'm still trying to figure out the contradiction here.
Well, the 250 works out for what he wants to talk about right now. So now
right,
it's
right.
I trust the government in that they always are predictable and they always do things for what they consider to be the greater good. Now, because I live in
with you, Mark.
I mean, that's the the definition of trying to be the government, right?
Well, the greater good
Mark's
is questionable,
too,
though.
and only does what he thinks is the greater good, which just happens to be wrong all the time.
greater good.
So is he a conspiracy theorist? Is he deep into other shit too?
Oh yeah, anti-vax, COVID, 9/11,
9/11 too. Oh geez.
Trying to do everything for America. It's like, well, better to be on this side than the other side. If I was living outside of America, I would.
You're
I
too
would be
dumb
scared
to be
death.
from another country, Mark.
But have you been anywhere else? Have you seen it out there? Like, do you have any idea? Like, are you kidding me?
Of us. But
Probably thinks
that's
a lot of
tough
people
question.
outside of. He probably thinks a lot of people outside of America will be like, oh yeah, that's Mark Sargent when he's wearing the shirt that says I am Mark Sargent.
Do we know what he did did or does for a living?
So
well, hold on. We can.
he
check,
did do video games in the 90s. And then he did he got into some sort of, I don't know, he got like a prize money for pinball or something like that, and then he was still working on games, and then after that it's like one big fuzzy horizon as if you're on the flat earth.
So he peaked in the 90s then.
Look, the reason why whenever I see flat earthers that claim to be DJs, I question them if they even DJ, bro, because I can't imagine a flat earther being good at anything. And stuff like making games is, I think, is way beyond his skills.
But Max, to your point, Jack, I don't think he ever peaked. That's the problem.
Well, peaked is again, it's on a curve.
It's subjective, right?
Yeah, a 20% output when you produce 15% is a peak. So.
But yes, he did get paid for behind the curve.
I would love to come across an accomplished flat earther once, though. Somebody who did something.
No, they're all doing.
Well, sure, they
He
must
also
be.
has those betting commercials that he does where he stabs the beach ball.
Oh, wow.
Software analyst turned professional wrong person transition from IT where being correct matter to full-time YouTuber.
You didn't transition from IT. You got fired.
Author
transition
of Flat Earth Clues, how to be confidently what? Because
Should
apparently
I-
how to be confidently incorrect, a memoir was already taken. Okay.
Should I mute my mic in case Oakley's watching?
Oakley's watching? What? Wait, what?
Wait. Sued by his former flat earthers.
He's playing with a pepper mill.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm putting pepper on my french fries. I
Instead
don't want
of
to get
pepper,
him all
though,
right.
I fill mine with
I
lube.
got you. Yes, I suspect that is what Oakley does too.
What's the one there sued by his former flat Earth? What was that about?
That was because he was saying shit about Patricia Steele and a couple other people.
After they left after yes,
and he alludes to this here in a minute. Actually,
TFE, yes.
Yeah, he alludes to this in a minute about a so-called crypto scam, but he doesn't mention it. He doesn't want to get into it because there's legal ramifications. I think he still burns for her personally, but that's just. But he goes into his love life.
I trust them only in that, hey, the empire's still running, but do they do things for the greater good always? Does that mean people have to sacrifice on an individual basis? Yes.
Dude, the greater good is not a specific thing. The greater good for the person making the law, like the president, like invading Iran, or the greater good for the people of, the greater good for who? Because that is not a really true statement. The greater good is questionable.
Yeah, and it changes depending on who is the government.
Yeah, who's making the policy and or getting the kickback and or,
That's just, modernity. Get on with it.
Okay. What news sources do you trust / use? I know, you're probably big into doing your own research and all things like that, right? But what
you got to put finger quotes around research.
Bro, your own yes, show me where you did, where you saw it.
He
research.
He trusts those newspapers you get at the checkouts that have like the pictures of celebrities on them.
And the aliens too. Don't forget the aliens.
Yes.
Yeah, the National Enquirer.
Trust at all, or
I trust no official news sources completely. I scan them all every day. So every morning I scan.
Yeah,
full of shit.
This
I'm
list
like
is
a
great.
beautiful mind. I
He
study.
has discernment. He has discernment, you
This
guys.
is awesome. Wait for it.
Enlighten us, please.
Fox News, CNN, RT, which is Russia Today, the BBC, throw in TMZ just for flavor. But all media is compromised to a certain degree. No media can be objective. It's one of the old.
But you can, right, Mark?
Yes, he can. He is the bastion of objective opinions.
Your basement is the ultimate truth crucible. You can tell what's real and not real.
Yes, the vortex of therapy to there is so strong that it gives you truth.
It runs on Hot Pockets and applesauce.
If you are a billionaire or someone with a huge amount of money, and someone and a news source writes something bad about you, what idea pops in your head? Hey, you know what I'll do? I'm just going to buy that media source, and then I can influence them to say anything I want.
Yeah, but like once it's out,
Well, he's not wrong about that, but you could go back as far as money has been influential as long as there's been money.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
Mark, let me illustrate it to you. Jesus got sold for 30 pieces of silver because capitalism, bitch. So you know that you're wrong.
So, but I'll have you guys, for those people that think there isn't fake news, fine. I'll have resolve these two sentences.
Okay.
Fox
God
News
damn it,
is
sound.
absolutely true, and CNN is absolutely true. You can't resolve both of them at the same time because they both have counteracting views. So you.
So because those start from different viewpoints, therefore everything they say is fake. And by the way, you paused it perfectly. That is a copium and abuse right there.
That is yes, that is what we call.
That is high on copium.
An overdose because he has this eye melted. And this
Hold on, I need to take a screenshot of that.
Have you ever noticed that anytime it's someone else talking and a question is on the way, he makes this face like
it's a
like he's
and then he snaps back to it like he's literally trying to it's like he's constantly trying to translate from a language that he's very good in, or like that he barely knows, to a language that he's very good in. So he's like trying to
very good at anything. I'm not sure that.
Look, I've been raving. I raved a lot, and that is the face of someone who is on drugs with half of the face melted and the other like wide
lazy left eye.
Yes, I mean that happens all the time.
To me, that's like a physical.
So you're going to accuse at least one group.
It's like a physical manifestation of a sigh. He's like, oh, fuck.
Look, that's
Or
how
it
I
could be
woke. That's
somebody
how I woke
enjoying
up this
the-
morning after 2 hours of sleep.
It could be somebody enjoying a pepper mill.
Yes.
Pre-lubed for your enjoyment.
Hold on, because that could always be the case.
Sexual pleasure. Oh, they hate me. Oh, they hate me so much. Sad.
Just that pepper mill.
Sexual pleasure.
Those
Oh,
are some really
please.
small short strokes.
That is
That's all I gotta say.
disturbing.
He is so disgusting.
Geometrically
question.
thinking, that is some really small short strokes. That was like this.
I'm
I have a
sorry.
quick question
I just love that.
about the State of the Union so far for the launch. Does anyone come across a flat earther that accepts that the rocket launch happened, but also accepts that there are astronauts on board?
Nope.
No, but then you can't be a flirty.
I haven't seen enough yet, though. I think they're still putting together their responses. I think the Justice League hasn't gotten together yet and made their, their
Yes.
official response.
Narrative.
Alan,
Okay.
Alan and Shame jumping in to try and save flat Earth. I don't think that's going to happen.
I'd be curious to see
Tango!
what Vlad's little group of
Oh
miscreants
my, yes,
says.
I was wondering the Foundry. Flatzoid. Well, on MDD, I'm pretty sure on Saturday. Let me not say it wrong. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Kango for $5 says before the internet, he would have been the local village idiot symbol to meowing. Mowing, sorry, not meowing. I have cats in my head. People's lawns. His mother apologizing for him in public. Yes.
He's probably also qualified to deliver papers and have a paper route.
But do you allow him to drive? I don't
until
know.
he starts putting Matthew Akeem's pamphlet in the mail, and then he gets fired.
Yes, I was right. On Saturday, Iron Horse. What a guilty pleasure. That has got to be on the top 5 of worst debaters of all time. It's Nadir, Jr., and Iron Horse is third.
I'm guessing
Iron
that
Horse the
Gandalf is a
Australian?
flat earther.
No, the first 2 are like religious debaters. They're horrible.
It happens all the time. It's an old thing. I do it myself if I had the chance.
Masturbate?
Next one.
You don't work, so you can do anything.
I know in the documentary when we watched it, you still hear me, right? No problem.
The what?
Can you still hear me? No problem, right?
Oh yeah. You're fine.
Uh-huh.
I'll just sit
What
in
are
the back.
Westbrook Thursday classes with Mark Sargent? Do you see that on the bottom scroll?
Yeah, that's the name of the high school.
So he
Westbrook
talks to
High School in Texas.
Wait. People are letting him near their kids?
Well,
So it's
we saw Dave Wise. There has to be like a way to teach
Okay,
someone
it's the same thing.
how not to
Yeah,
fall.
this is supposedly about
that's what I
science
want
literacy.
to think. And these
Yeah.
idiots don't realize that that's what that is. And that's my guess.
I guess their
So-
teacher did it ironically to expose retards. I'm sorry, morons
Yes,
to
no,
his
that's
students.
fine. I don't mind the.
It's
that
it's
works.
supposedly about
I
science
stopped
literacy.
saying that because it bothers some people. So I'm not.
They can suck it.
No, you know what I mean.
In
though.
the
It does.
documentary,
I'm fine with not triggering people, except flat
it
earthers.
got mentioned by other people in it that they've
And I see
lost
spin.
relationships due to their belief in flat Earth. Have you lost any relationships due to your belief in flat Earth? With family members, friends, anybody?
I still have my mom.
I'm gonna say
Here
everybody
comes the
he
badge
tells.
of honor. Here comes the badge of honor.
Think about it.
Some have not officially. Some have pulled away. I've changed. Yes, since I got into this 11 years ago.
Don't be
my
proud of that.
friends have changed.
No wonder.
My
Don't be
family
proud
hasn't
of that.
changed because you're stuck with family. There's not much you can do there. But
I mean, there really is. You're in America. You have
America.
guns out the wazoo.
Well,
You
he
go to
lives with
jail,
his
but
mom too, so I
you
mean, I
can't-
guess she kind of has to
I
like
mean,
put up with him.
She's already thinking about throwing her down the stairs. I bet.
I have really exchanged one group of friends for
He calls her
For a bunch of idiots.
He calls her insurance. I'm sorry, that was dark.
for
Never mind.
another. So yes, I have had friends that have pulled away. but not where they call me up. It's like, look, Mark, I really can't talk to you anymore. Anything like that. It's like, well, our views have.
He's like, oh yeah, it's not worth it.
They drift out of your life, you idiot. That's why they don't just come out and say you're a fucking moron.
And,
that's for us to do.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you must be absolutely boring in any kind of social setting. So
Hey, I see Spin. You've got a new slot for a friend. You want a friend, Mark Sargent?
No, you know what? We don't like some of the same movies. And that's a big deal.
Have changed.
You could be
It's sort
his-
of like
you can be his
almost
new
like
co-host.
if you.
And what?
I said IC Spin could be his new co-host since
No,
Elizabeth.
well, oh
Color
my.
commentary. Yes.
Oh wait, did Homeboy drop on him? DJ, what's his name? Curious,
DJ
right?
Wiki, wiki,
Oh,
wiki,
he's
wiki.
always been around. He's like a special guest.
I thought he was like his main dude.
It's
Like
Color Man. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and unless there's a female available, in which case, he plays second fiddle to whoever that
Well, he
female is
had
for a co-host.
Lisbeth, but she quit. She like went away, and we
That
watched.
did not take long for her to get lost. Yeah.
They didn't let
is
her
it-
speak. She was kind of like there for nothing. So she also became a not flat earther. So Mark can suck it and suck it.
I don't know how many of you guys go to church, but
Is it
if you
too
change
early to say
religions-
that Mark
Oh, no.
creeped her out so much that she decided to get into a wreck?
Well,
Creeped out a
between
flat
that,
earther.
between that and Flatzo, they chased her out of flat earth. Good job, idiots.
Yeah,
You're supposed to bring the ladies in with you. Don't drive them away.
Oh, but wait, he covers that in a second here.
Oh no.
Yeah, if you change religions, you're going to a different church, and you're going to have a whole bunch of different church friends. And Flat Earth has, some religious overtones to it, and as far as the belief system goes. So yes, I have. But at the same time, in fact,
He's so coping.
Bro, that no last name says question for Mark Sargent. How many people actually call you socially?
Someone needs to clip that part about
show
the
your
belief
phone.
system and flat Earth.
I like how
That
he
is,
justifies like it
That
was
is a
his,
great joke.
Like
Thank
if you asked him honestly how many people are shunning him from their lives, it's probably 90% of all the people he's ever
Right?
met.
Like you imagine you want to get with your friends, have a barbecue, drink some beers, whatever normal
Right.
people do.
And then you bring up the flat
this guy
Earth.
is like, you know that we're here, having fun, but the Earth is flat and you suck. It's a vortex of unhappiness.
you know this. I've only dated flat Earth women since this
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
started.
No.
So people equally stupid.
Wait,
my.
wait, it gets better. Keep going.
Hold on, because I've been having keeping up with that it's 10. There we go.
Because the paradigm shift is just way, way too different.
It's because potentially flat Earth women suck it better. Is that what he's saying? I'm just asking questions. I'm
Well, because
sorry.
they know what a vacuum does. So
Is it what
Right.
he just explained, or is that no one else would ever tolerate a fucking idiot like him?
I mean, hold on, because we do have evidence.
wait, just wait.
Where is it here?
You can't call us you have no fucking business calling us liars. Are you serious? Who the fuck wants that for themselves and their families? To be shit on, to be talked bad about, to not have fucking, you know how many fucking jobs I couldn't get because I'm a fucking flat earther? You know how much pussy I couldn't get because because I'm a flat earther back in the day? I couldn't get, like, I'd tell girls and they'd be like, no, you're a what? Oh man, this poom poom was about to be yours, but you a flat earther? Nah, dog. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I can't do it.
Can't do it.
Nope.
You gotta come with it, man.
Oh wait, that will never not be funny. Hardo for $5 says Mark Sargent perpetually looked like he just walked on his parents doing stuff while watching a Neil deGrasse Tyson lecture.
But
That is
stuff
so
even.
vivid. That definitely didn't happen to Arnold. I'm sure. of
That's
it.
a definite vivid.
That's a
image
very
I didn't need in my head.
specific thing, isn't it?
Are you seeing a flat Earth woman now?
Right this second, no.
Ah.
There's a couple I've been
You already burned through them
corresponding
all.
I mean,
There's a
I'm
couple.
Just giving him just for that.
with.
Is he blushing?
but, I'm being
That pool
fairly
is growing
careful
every day, by
nowadays.
the way.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. according to the flat earthers, that pool is growing every day, right? I mean,
Do they have their own?
it's never been growing as fast as it has.
Do they have their own dating site like farmers.com or
Well, the way
Yeah, it's called
the Dave Wise app
idiots.com.
has
Okay.
the fuck, sorry. The Dave Wise app has the friend, and apparently it was going to get like dating at some point. But it could be used to, double check with Tinder so that you don't actually match with a flat earther. So it might be useful. But the
I
application,
could, I could see like Dirth like setting it up so that anytime some chick like tries to match with somebody, it automatically matches with
him. Yes, that is
It's got the perfect excuse though. Like this chick was so hot, but you know what? Once I found out she wasn't a flat earther, I told her no thanks.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Just figured out asking for it.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, it's fine. Like,
Well,
I'm crying.
I don't know
here.
if I've ever.
My blue balls are about to explode, which they're also flat.
Told you this. I'm married, right? I've never told you anything about my life.
I have sex, right?
Ah.
Is somebody interviewing him, or is this his color commentary person?
I don't know.
No. This is a teacher at a high school in Texas having a conversation with them on a class about science literacy.
Oh,
right.
But they've done this for 4 years now, so they're fairly friendly.
Seems weird to bring up
No, you
relationships in front of the class, but okay.
Right?
Yeah, it's a
but
little weird.
It's a very. I prefer to think of it as it's a very sneak attack, and he's so dumb that he doesn't even realize. But maybe that's just because my brain is rotten.
Well,
but,
yeah, because the teacher says I have 2 kids, so he knows he had at least sex twice, and Mark doesn't have any kids, so we don't think he had sex at all.
Yes, never virgin.
Consensual.
I have 2 kids, by the way.
The teacher is teaching his class where not to go.
I believe it. Sure.
I'm only 28.
Whoa. Repeat that, please.
That's past the age where you're allowed to say only.
No. Please, I didn't hear what I just heard. Was that Mark Sargent speaking?
No, the other.
No,
I was going to say,
No, you
Jesus
haven't.
Christ. It looks
I
like
have 2 kids, by the way, if you wouldn't believe that. I have 2 kids.
I believe it. Sure.
I'm only 28. So,
You're a youngster. You are.
Damn.
seems pretty normal for most.
I even got the angry face. Oh my god.
Is he kind of rubbing his Mark's
Did he just
face?
mimic being an
I
old person
thought-
as an old person?
Yes.
Yes, I told you it was sarcastic. Hold
All right,
on.
let's not throw around ageism here.
But here's the
So,
question,
this
Max.
class-
Was the teacher saying he's married so Mark doesn't hit on him since he just said he was signal, or what? I'm trying to figure out what's...
Well, that there may be something there, but I think what I can deduce is that it was a thinly veiled jab. But let's continue.
Yeah, like if you don't believe in stupid shit, yeah,
Right? You might get some of that pussy of the.
you might have a normal life like everybody else.
Can't do it. I can't do it.
class is a class about the environment, but I always like to do this project. Are you eco-friendly? Believe in the environment? You believe in global warming? All that
God.
stuff.
Oh no!
I gotta lay down. I'm already sitting down, but I think I need to lay down.
This answer will
Yes.
surprise you.
Hold on.
It's not a can of worms.
Are you eco-friendly? Believe in the environment? You believe in global warming? All that stuff. What's your opinion?
I believe in global warming in that, and I've got my model over here, in that if we're living in something like this. And you
No!
What the fuck? Is that
Wait,
a big
it gets
button?
better or worse or
It's the cake
whatever.
dish. It's getting warm in the cake dish.
That's the
Hold
Staples
on.
button.
Because I need to move the counter. Goes.
Is that the Pop-O-Matic Bubble Trouble from the board game
Oh
Trouble?
my god!
Yes, that's exactly it.
Good fucking call. Or Hungry Hippos.
Oh my god, no!
Christ
Like,
almighty.
dude, the universe is so fucking big. Like, seriously, shut the fuck
He
up.
believes in global warming,
the
but
documentary.
it's not a globe.
But it's flat warming actually.
Right, it's a greenhouse.
Yes.
But it's only because of the firmament, I assume.
we
Yes,
call that
just-
the oven.
Is that a clock?
Yes, it's a clock, and he explains this global warming model a little better
Oh, my.
here in a
Oh,
second.
man.
And I've got my model over here, in that if we're living in something like this, and you guys saw the model in the documentary, then we are living in an actual greenhouse, which makes way more sense in this than it does on the globe. So do I believe that gases can be trapped in here and heat things up? Yeah, sure. No different than bringing up.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I know.
Oh
You know,
my
that
God.
model is so funny though, because again, if you're living in the middle there, you always see a full moon, no matter what. So
I
at the
can't
North
read
Pole, at the
this.
Well,
North
you see
Pole,
different sides of the moon, and you see
no,
different
no,
sides of the
but
sun.
at the North Pole in his model, there's always going to be a full moon. It can never be anything but.
Oh. You look at this. This guy wants to
Oh,
about
we're happy to
evolution.
debate them. They just don't
Has
show.
been trying to get a debate on evolution, but he doesn't know anything. So I'm not going to debate him, right?
Well,
You guys
Why
are
wouldn't
still
you
beating
make
up
fun
flirt
of people?
retards
Why
and can't even
wouldn't you
debate
make
them
fun
to
of
their
people?
face. Hold on. Can't even debate them to their face. Such a tiny dick energy. Why not debate a live person? Look, guy, if you can arrange a flirt to debate any of us,
Yes.
anyone will debate. Like, we'll debate them one after the other. Like, they run away from us. It's not the other way around.
I'm offended
We
by
can run a
tiny dick
train on them.
energy.
They can start with Max, move to me, move to Jack, go to Icy. I mean, by then they're pretty much worn out by the time they get to Steel City.
But does this guy not understand though that the lack of debating and or wishing to explain things comes from the flat Earth side? So, bro, when you pick on us for laughing at these idiots, you realize that we have a model. We have mathematical equations that back up the model. We have physical evidence that backs up both of those. Flat Earth has nothing. You have no model because, well, we don't really need a model. You don't know what shape the Earth is, the distance to the sun, what holds the sun and Earth or the sun and moon in some kind of orbit, how the sun gives different seasons. Like, there's nothing about your flat Earth belief that can be quantified.
That guy, this guy, it's hilarious because this guy called Matthew Hakim an idiot because Matthew Hakim is a flirt. But this guy is an evolution denier. So it's a fascinating situation, right? He's a flirt and he doesn't even know it. It's fascinating. But here, I like to debunk, right? So I'm always ready to do stuff to idiots like you, just like this one here. Listen, check this out. This is my Twitter, right? So here we have Caleb, who actually told me, where the fuck is it? Here. He says, I wish you had the balls to join my live streams so I could clip how incredibly stupid you are and share it with everyone. I told Caleb that I'll debate him on a neutral platform. Hold on, because I'll show you. Because you seem to come here around and disrupt the show. Look, this is Caleb running away from me. I wish you had the balls to join my live stream. He can only debate me on his live stream. I've been inviting him, and I keep a counter for you, my good sir, that is annoying me to no end in the chat. I've been keeping a little counter here that will continue to tick up until he debates me on a neutral platform. So Caleb can suck it, and you can suck it too.
I mean, if you're gonna pick on us for making fun of stupid, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to come with a little bit more than that. It's not just stupid; it's ridiculously stupid.
Yeah, just like evolution denial.
Yes.
Caleb gave me a gift. He made a video on TikTok about radio. And I cannot wait to tear that shit apart.
Caleb is one of the dumbest ever.
Radio, that's a good movie with Cuba Gooding Jr.
I remember that. It's fantastic.
To a car, it's going to mess up things. You bring one propane lamp through the air conditioning, is going to adjust accordingly. You bring 3 or 4 in there, it's going to keep going. So for those people that think that running at any given time 800 million cars, not electric, internal combustion engines doesn't have an effect on the environment, well, you're kidding yourself. Of course it does. They're mini furnaces. You could take any one of those engines from a car.
It's not the heat, you fucking retard, from the fucking... Sorry, you idiot. It's not the heat from the ignition. It's the fucking gases. Only he would confuse what's causing the greenhouse effect with the heat from the engine.
He's the only one who takes the greenhouse effect to mean a literal greenhouse. That's how fucking stupid he is.
You're right, though.
Let's do it, Lonze. Look, didn't you hear me say that you came on stage and you showed that there's no point in debating you because you are just a little parrot.
What's Lonze?
You're just Monday, I guess.
I think he's directed towards Lindsay Bowe because
no,
Robert there wants to debate socialism, and then
oh my
Lindsay
God,
came back
no.
with a comment about out
Look.
of control capitalism.
His first comment to me was socialism is evil. And with someone who will unironically make that argument about a political system, it shows you that he has no fucking idea. So I don't want to bother with him.
I also need to correct him, though. The tiny dick energy was kind of hurtful. I'll say mediocre dick energy. Is that fair?
Yeah, because we're still making fun of them. These cucks just take it and think that this is what we live for.
I'm not saying large or huge dick energy, but mediocre dick energy.
Speak for yourself.
All right, sorry, Dan.
It is a debate channel. It is a debate channel, but I debate whoever the fuck I want, because the boss, right? Here. And I get to decide. There's this little something. I know you will have a lot of trouble with this concept. It's very hard. It's called consent. You might not have heard about it. It's pretty new, right? And I don't want to even talk to you. You're kind of super dumb. So I'd rather debate someone who is smarter. But the problem is that your side doesn't have people like that because you're all idiots.
You're also coming in here, dude. You could do anything right now you wanted to. You could go watch a Flurf channel. You could go touch yourself in the bathroom, and you're here.
Sexual pleasure. Oh, they hate me. Oh, they hate me so much. Sad.
I'm going to squeeze so much value out of that clip. Yes, that's you right now.
You have to see and hear him, though, every time you play it.
Roberto.
And you could easily heat a house with it. So running millions and millions and millions of those constantly inside an enclosed system,
warm.
it's going to affect the environment.
Except that's not why.
Just
I think I
let him
found
go.
my
He keeps going.
I think I found my spirit animal today, King Nick.
Oh, that's because Tay likes juice boxes too.
God bless his soul. I showed Nico
Oh my
the
God.
juice box and I got it in the perfect moment. I was so happy.
King Nico's dangerous.
Oh
Hey,
my,
Max,
he's fucking crazy. Yes.
He was just being
Friend of-
really stupid.
Friend of mine, friend of mine shared some Witsit intel from the Yellowstone incident. We might have some funny documents to take a peek at. So I'm gonna forward them over to you.
Witsit is always good stuff to have.
I miss him so much. He hasn't made a video in 6 months, and I am anxiously waiting. He is one of my favorites.
I missed, even though it was all bullshit, the way he used to string and just derp, just a string out a line of derp that was just unbelievably good.
I love it. It was so good. It's a very guilty pleasure. And as I always say, he's my spirit animal. And I hope you get back with it because laughing at you is so funny. I've never laughed with so much intent. I laugh at you. So, come back. You're my therapy.
I guess you already kind of answered this. When did you start believing in flat Earth? When did this become like a full-time job for you? All that good stuff.
Don't say job to a flat earther.
Here comes the origin story of every flat earther in the world.
Yes, he got radiated by the virus of flurfism. and
he was there before everyone.
Yes.
If you were there for 2015, he was 2014. You were there 2014, he was 2013.
Oh, God.
For me, for a couple of years after I started looking into it in the middle of 2014. That part of the documentary is absolutely true. And then I basically,
other parts
there was
are
a
not?
producer from
maybe not.
New York who called me up in 2015, and she goes, "You're going to have to stop what you're doing now and really, really focus on this because this is going to start snowballing into something big." And
and it never did. Well, I mean, he can afford not to work, right? But I mean,
Yeah, but is mom collecting Social Security and the house paid for? Because that would make sense.
Yeah, I mean,
And
it's
he
not.
replied,
He's reverted to a high school kid, basically.
okay, hold on, because I got something. Let's say,
the good old diversion.
Oh my, hold on, because it's not like redacted, so I'll just read it. The defendant is sentenced as provided in 2 pages through 4 of this judgment. The sentence is imposed. It is further order. Wait, what the fuck? Unsupervised probation for the term of 1 year, while on
sorry for
probation,
that poor
the
guy.
defendant shall not commit another state, federal, tribal, or local crime. The defendant shall make special assessment, processing fee, and fine payment as ordered by the court. Is required to notify the court of any material change in the defendant's economic circumstances that might affect the defendant's ability to meet his monetary obligations. The defendant is banned from entering the exterior boundaries of Yellowstone National Park.
Wow.
For
Banned
a
from a park.
period of 1 year.
And it's a friend of I see him a lot. We engage in some conversations. He's a very knowledgeable dude that lives out in California named Robert Silverman. I don't know if you guys have seen him on some Discord
we said hello
servers.
to
Yeah,
him
yeah.
today.
He's fantastic. And so
Isn't
there he
that
is. He's
year up
RG
by
Silvers
now?
in the chat. So I appreciate
Okay. Hold on, because there's more here.
Yeah.
Defendant sentenced $500 to fine, 30 processing fee, 10 special assessment, 1 year unsupervised probation. Conditions are, oh my, wait, they got you with this one. Obey all laws, not the ones that you want, all of them, just in case.
Nature's laws and man's
Assessment,
laws.
1 year unsupervised probation. Wait, sorry, I read that already. Obey all laws, banned from Yellowstone National Park during period of probation. Pay financial obligations before 7/1/2022. Oh, this is old.
Yeah, this happened a while ago.
I didn't look. I thought he was under this now.
I know, but it's just it's a
He may
it's a
be under
great-
some kind of court order right now. We don't know for sure.
The second document was like the minutes from the trial, and
From
it was
the-
basically
yes.
like it was pretty short. But
I
it was
wasn't
fun.
going to read the whole thing, but we'll make sure that gets on the Flurf wiki. But oh my, getting
that's a good point.
banned from a park for derping
I feel sorry for
is
the
like
parole
one of
agent.
the most insane things that can happen to you, like ever. It's not like something cool, like
Not just
you get
a
1
park,
year,
but Yellowstone Park. That's like the park.
you get a 1 year probation because you threw a fucking rave and things got out of hand, people
The white coat
died,
special.
stuff like that, right?
Right.
You
That
didn't
was
do
when he
any
had
of that.
the,
It was like, no, I was derping in public and I got
Yeah.
arrested.
And he had the
That
Tony
is so
Robbins
uncool.
microphone coming off of his ear.
Oh,
Like, he
God.
was-
I mean, they never do anything cool. Like, that is insane.
Has he ever
And,
shown that clip as like a brag? Like, I know we show it because it's fucking hilarious,
Well,
but
yeah.
He sent it to Audit the Audits channel, which is a dude that talks about reviews like we do, Flurfs. He reviews sovereign citizens, right? And Witty thought that he would get praise or some shit like that, and he got kind of torn a new one.
He got a grade of an F.
wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add it to the Flurf wiki right now, and I'll post the Flurf wiki link as soon as I get it uploaded.
Poor Witz.
You got it.
I see, Spin. I sent you the motion for dismiss that he filed. If you read that, it's hilarious.
Oh my God! I still have the screenshot of Witty
Well,
saying,
he is it him that's the adept?
yes,
It's the second one,
that's
right?
what I was going to say.
Is he
I
legally
still-
adept or yeah?
Yes, I still have the.
The last
screenshot
one, the
of-
third one, I think.
You sent me a third one. I'm just now seeing it. Okay.
I confused the
Yeah.
legally adept with the catsoid and him.
No,
Okay.
I legally adept was with it, and I have the screenshot. I swear to God, I think I sent it
All right.
to him.
Max, I sent you a
I'll
third
pull it up
document.
for you in a second.
How does a
Because
legally
he
adept
deleted
guy
it.
get banned from fucking Yellowstone?
I got it on the perfect moment, and I screenshotted it. Because
Oh, legally adept. I love that.
yes, he then deleted the thing.
That I don't think those two words have ever been put in the sentence in that order in the history of humanity.
Oh my God, and also has an aptitude for algebra or math or some shit like that.
Yep.
I miss
And
Witz.
he's always
Everyone
playing
thought he was
chess.
cheating, bro.
He's so the best. And I'll leave it for you guys there to read it yourself, because I can't do a good with an impression. We would have to get grounded extra.
You know what's scary though? Picture him at like 60 years old, and still doing this shit. That's going to be a scary picture.
All right, let's see what else, because I mean I'm learning a lot from Mark Sargent. I don't know.
Oh, I thought he said it. I didn't know he wrote it down.
Oh, he
Mac,
wrote it down. I told you I screenshot it because I am
awesome.
the best.
I know you're getting back to the show, but
Yes.
Robert sent me a third one and I forwarded it to. I don't know if you just want to
Okay.
put that on hold, but he said that was a funny, like a really funny dismissal.
Yeah, that was a rebuttal, right? Hold on.
Which it for sure is a gift that keeps on giving.
Oh my God! So such a
Just when you think that well is sucked dry, something else comes up.
Oh, this looks so official. The U.S. versus Winston. That is so. That is. Oh my God!
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
know
this
that. And he got a fatality. Oh
Is
no!
there any-
Yes.
Is there anywhere in particular, Robert? I mean, it's a big document. I'm sure it's hilarious all the way through, but is there anything anywhere in particular that you found
Oh, wow.
most entertaining?
I didn't realize I was going. Hold on, let me read the first part at least. Wait! Is all of this is his rebuttal? Number of the biblical cosmology.
Oh, number of the beast is B. This cannot be bad.
Wait, hold on. Rights of defendant. The government does not have the authority to grant rights. The Constitution is nothing more than an articulation of inalienable rights that the government is prohibited from infringing upon. Wait, is this with its defense?
Bro.
Random support of motion for summary judgment.
I think this is his rebuttal, and it's
This is
it's
like,
got
yeah.
A is biblical cosmology.
Biblical
is-
cosmology, the subject
my
of flat
goodness
Earth is
gracious.
entirely irrelevant as the acting official done prior to determination of issues was told the following statement. That
This
is
might be a whole
affirmative.
live stream, Max. What do you think?
Holy fuck.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, Robert.
I love that he thinks that this shit, like he can convince people.
That's
Oh,
him
my.
trying
Like
to get
to
a
a
dismissal.
judge? Yes.
That's him trying to get a dismissal. So, like, he wants a summary judgment or something, or like I guess
Right.
it's the same, but for a
Number of the
defendant.
beast. Hold on. Here is wisdom. Revelation 13:8. The current taught and accepted model of the Earth claims a tilted axis of 66.666 degrees.
Oh, God.
Wait, no, you can't be with it. No, hold on. I'm gonna give it 5 because this is way too much.
All right, I
And
gotta get
I'm
this
going
up
to
there.
give it to Mark Sargent, even though it's with. I continue reading. We have Tony. Hello. I
Hello,
think here's
how are you?
Hey, Tony.
Fun freaking
Hey,
tastic.
Tony.
Life has been a pretty good day.
Oh, it's my spirit animal, PhD Tony.
Greetings, greetings, everyone. I just wanted to pop on quickly because I think it's important to look at what the teacher is doing. So
Okay.
one of the things about being a scientifically illiterate is social isolation. Is the fact that sort of becoming unmoored from social situations puts you in a bubble where you're isolated and more susceptible to other conspiracy theories. And the teacher is very skillfully getting Mr. Sargent to articulate just how isolated he is, just how complete his social bubble is. And the teacher will have been teaching his class about the dangers, about this before Mark Sargent turns up. So Mark Sargent has no idea of the context in which this discussion is taking place, but the teacher is very, very skillfully illustrating for his class exactly what is going on with this individual.
That's a great point, Tony. That's a great point.
So Mark Sargent's like a case study.
Basically.
Yeah, exactly. So we're seeing, and we're also seeing this in isolation, but I guarantee to you that the teacher is sort of ticking off one after another each of the harmful elements of Mark Sargent's worldview. And, Mark Sargent himself is oblivious to this, but we should not be thinking of this teacher. We should not. You asked about the dating thing. But that's actually whether or not it's appropriate to bring it up for a high school class, but it's actually critical to what the teacher is trying to do.
Good point.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't so much appropriate. I was just wondering why he was going there, but that makes perfect sense.
Okay, so I perused this whole document. I'm sorry, I'm distracted with my spirit animal. I perused the whole document, right? And I will just read the titles of the sections because this is, I mean, he wrote this to a judge, right? And I know, I'm so glad that we have this. So A, biblical cosmology. B, number of the beast. I hear someone type. C, mark of the beast. 1, masks. 2, lockdowns. 3, temperature readings. 4, vaccines. 5, international digital tracking system. 3, in Roman numerals. I hear someone type. Freedom of speech at the... Oh, my fucking cat.
It's not me.
You guys
Who's
know this
doing
is Max
that?
Trigger. You're just asking for it.
Like, why? Mute whoever is typing!
It's not
For
me, I
fuck's
promise.
sake!
It's Robert. Hey, Robert. Robert, I think you got your mute off.
Are you kidding me?
There we go.
It sounds like they're typing on like the touchpad part of the laptop.
It's okay, Max. Tranquility now, tranquilo.
He gets a pass, Max.
Serenity now. Serenity now.
Yes. Okay, freedom of the speech and the press. That was number 3 in Roman numerals. Number 4 in Roman numerals. Peace assembly. 5, grievances. 6, content-based censorship.
Jesus.
7, First Amendment areas. Oh my God, this is. Oh, I'm.
I think the judge should have actually asked for a mental evaluation at this point.
Right? Respectfully submitted, Austin D. Witt's defendant. Oh my God. God bless your fucking hole. This is great.
I love the respectfully.
I will forgive you for typing in my ear as I yelled you to stop. Because
respectfully and humbly submitted.
He
So
did message me that his audio.
Needless to say, it was denied.
Trouble hearing.
Oh, you think it was denied? I'm wondering at what point the judge was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
I'll forward you the denial if you'd like.
Yes.
You can read
This
the
could be a
judge's
whole
remarks.
stream, Max. This could be your spirit. You could cover your spirit.
I mean, I would. Yes, I would kind of want to like turn it into a
This might break your heart, Max, to find out your spirit animal is.
Oh no, that is precisely why he's my spirit animal. He's like my guide for me how not to be. Like that is a very firm position on the compass, and you have to go the other way, and that is very comforting.
WWWD. What would Witcher do? Do the opposite.
You have first right of refusal, Max, on this, but I would maybe suggest a friendly
You a lawyer
collaboration
now, Spin? Jesus.
with Toon possibly because he loves some good Witsit.
Oh, yes, that is true. we share the passion for the Witsit.
You might have to form a Witsit panel and do it with a.
And then, yes, everyone who's an expert in Witsit, and we'll get all together.
So quick question to PhD Tony. I mean, you basically thinking that there's a whiteboard that he's actually like just checking off different aspects. Like they already covered, here's the aspects of science and literacy, and here's what it goes to. And he's just up there, and as he's talking to them, check.
NetTube users says, Max, WTF, why do you scream like that? Officially deaf now. I mean, there's like a permanent audio warning for like just hearing a little bit lower. I can't respond. I just sometimes scream. It happens.
But typing, Max's pet peeve is when there are sounds, but especially typing.
Yes, that is like way.
That will trigger him every time.
Yeah. Which, sort of, I suffer from very severe misophonia. Hearing people eat just makes me very anxious.
Oh my, that is
especially on stream. God.
Yeah.
Wow. Just turn off the camera, mute yourself for a second.
Yeah. But yes, exactly. I think that they're ticking off things on a whiteboard. I think that this is precisely what's happening, and I think that the teacher is asking very pointed questions as things become available, and Mark Sargent here is not really understanding that he's serving as
being interviewed ironically.
Yeah, well, not ironically, but he is a case study. He is a warning. You know, this is he is sort of the this is what happens to you. He's the warning for
He's
what's
the
going
example
on
of
here.
what not to be.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
this
exactly.
teacher is a science teacher, right? Not psychology or anything like that, right?
I don't know. It doesn't say, but here's the PhD Tony. I mean, I agree with that assessment, but I also think that this is actually a better example of that than letting Angels of Shite and David Weiss go off half-cocked on a science thing where, you know, you're showing conspiracies and everything else, but you're not really going into
That's child abuse, basically.
Yeah. I mean, you're giving them a platform to spout their stuff. And yes, you may spend time debunking and everything else, but something like this, where there's already something like there's a framework of saying, here's where isolation leads to, here's where illiteracy leads to, listen to his words, see how many times he says things are fake, how many things are unexplained. Like,
Right.
you know, it's a
I
different,
don't know.
I think it's a more constructive framework than letting
Yes, if it's a
Weiss
class,
spout off for a fucking hour.
suppose it's a high school
And also allowing them to identify the tactics of these scientifically illiterate peoples where they deflect and they move away from the topics that they want to be that other people want to be talking about. They deflect off of that once they get cornered.
Right.
So anyway, I just wanted to pop on quickly. I'm actually feeling a little bit lightheaded, so I think I need to go and eat something. But I just wanted to point that out.
Right, thank you so
Well, Mark
much.
Sargent
Did the
causes
derp
that,
cause the lightheadedness, Tony?
Yeah,
it
Sargent causes
might
that,
well
I
have done. Yeah.
There is an
Thank you for that input.
overload of derpy
Excessive
doing
derp
right
exposure.
now. Yes.
Good, Robbie. Take care, guys.
Thank you so much.
And Max, thank you as always for having me on.
You are welcome.
You're very indulgent of me, so thank you. And a pleasure to be on stream with Mystery Man for the first time. Good to see
Yes.
you.
I don't remember him joining before.
But for the first time, yes.
That is awesome.
It must be hard for him. For most of us laymen or moderately educated in science or understanding, but for him, it's like it must be so hard to listen to the dirt coming out of these idiots' mouths.
Right? I can't even imagine
Well,
believing.
PhD Tony keeps on making the point that it's hard for him to listen to these people call him and his colleagues liars and frauds.
Right. That's
It's infuriating.
That gets, you know, I've noticed that gets right on top of Tony where people are saying, oh, you're lying, or scientists are lying, or they're lying. These people are doing a job just like anybody else is doing. They're getting paid to do it. They're getting paid to do it effectively
it's not
to the
just
best
that,
of their
though.
ability.
The flirts don't have the discipline to even go after an advanced degree, yet alone achieve it.
Hold on, because Gary sent me this like without context, and this is just hilarious. Okay, so there is a pizza here, a conspiracy pizza right there, because you know it's so fake that they actually take pizza to the people that have been working there for hours. I mean, that's what they do when everything is fake.
Wait. What is this illustrating?
I don't know. I guess a conspiracy pizza.
Oh God!
And,
all that achieved is making me hungry for pizza.
I know.
You know, if you zoom with a P1000, you can see the guy behind her.
Now that the P1100's out, how long is it going to be until we can say that it's not? If it's not a P1100, we're not going to accept it.
I don't know.
That guy that
I think the P1100 is already out.
Yeah, it's been out about a year,
Yeah.
about 16 months.
Oh, Gary's also sent me yesterday. I don't know. I'm feeling not, because you know this is not only about laughing. Yeah, we also need to. I don't know. You have to falsify me this picture. And
Well, it's also nice to know, no matter what shit you're dealing with in your lone life, that this really is. It could be worse. You could be searching for a flat. You could be searching for a flat Earth woman, and living in your mom's basement.
I mean, right? Like Dido said in her song, it reminds me that it's not so bad. But
it's not so bad.
Yes. So you know.
So I just knocked a spider off my wall. I have no idea what this little fucker is, and it's terrifying me.
Oh, it's probably in your ear, bro.
It's Yeah, I'm distracted as fuck.
Florida spiders.
He-
I've heard that
he can't do shit.
Florida.
Yeah, he's
I've
the
heard
size
that
of a dime.
Florida
Very lucky.
competes with Australia.
Don't say Australia, God damn it! Don't say it.
Dangerous animals that can kill you. How true is that?
For the states, probably true.
I don't know if I pass out. Just maybe I'll share my location with you in a few minutes, Max.
Just
so
drop
you
a
can,
pin, bro. We'll send people.
Look, I have never been afraid for my life from an animal because I live in the city and I've been to like the city. Like I haven't been afraid that a shark will eat me ever.
It's not like the outback,
You
though,
know,
Max. I mean,
I have lived a very comfortable life, so I don't understand what it is like to fear dying being in nature.
it's
Just
not
so
like
you
that
get
in
an idea.
Florida. It's not like the outback. I mean, we have.
I mean, look,
you know.
you have alligators, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
That is way too much.
in the Everglades, there's real alligators. In places,
Wait, do you mean there are also fake alligators?
No, but in communities where we occasionally get a gator in the lake or the canals, they're like 5 foot, 4 foot. They're not the big monsters or anything like that.
Fuck you, fish. He
I'm
said it's gonna
serious.
crawl in my mouth once I go to sleep.
Oh, it's on your pillow right now, going in your pillowcase.
Icy's not. I'm not sleeping tonight now. Thanks for that.
Yeah, I'll find it.
Just-
I'm gonna turn.
just
this bitch
sleep with some
upside down and
pantyhose.
Light it on fire.
Put some pantyhose over your head when you sleep. That way they can't get in.
That's
I
a good
don't know
call.
if
He can
Garrus
breathe.
is still here.
Well, I think he sleeps in pantyhose anyway, just not over his head.
He sent me this like an hour ago. But if you can explain what the fuck is the conspiracy pizza thing, because that sounds like a fantastic story. And to me, it's just, it shows that these people are just people in the office doing their job, right?
Yeah.
Not some random. Like,
Hey, I got some extra pizza. Anybody want to take it? Yeah.
yeah, it's 3 a.m. They've been going monitoring this thing nonstop, so it makes all the sense in the world. So I don't know what conspiracy could be with a pizza.
It also shows how desperate they are.
Unless it's that they go there. Like,
Sometimes
you'll
get an office celebration where they bring pizza in for all of the staff.
Yeah.
You know?
And doing the social media thing.
And they have like 100 that control.
Do they
room.
think
There's
the
always someone
pizza
there.
is making fun of flat earthers watching it or something? I mean, I'm not
I
sure
don't
what
know.
the.
I'm starting more and more to think it's the other thing, like Epstein kind of a thing, right? The Pizzagate.
Oh.
And the occasional endorsement. And yeah,
I need to go to the toilet, so I'll play this and I'll be right back.
that's what I do full time now. And
You don't get
on the
endorsed.
cusp of doing something really, really big, but I'm not going to give it away.
Okay.
Oh, and by really big, what's
Where's the
this?
Flat Earth conference at this year, by the way?
There are a couple Flat Earth conferences this year. It's not the ones that we initially started it in Raleigh, and then did Denver, then did Dallas, and then did a whole bunch over in the East Coast. But the last 2 years, we've done one in Arizona and then another one in Texas. So we'll see. I'm trying to get one back for 2027. I'm trying to get one back in the original one from the documentary that you saw back in Raleigh for the 10-year anniversary.
Oh, let's all go.
I heard that. That would be epic. Everyone crashing the Flat Earth conference.
If you get a ticket, they can't throw you out. I mean, you know.
We always there's been a couple of times like on Discord where we realize. Hold on, I'm getting feedback. Is it from me?
It's from Dan.
Where we'll have like this grandiose plan. Like I think it was in Denver one time, and we talked to I think Calder. I think Calder was talking about going. Possibly, I can't remember. But then in New York, there was one. Shifty Eyes Shady was going to go undercover.
Right?
And it
Yes,
always just kind of like
Shifty.
falls apart. Do you remember we were
But-
talking about it at one point?
But Shifty has also been to like when he was a flat earther, he went to actual flat earth meetings. So we can track one. That would be.
Oh, it would be good to go undercover though and get video of the shit they say when they're,
like Dateline. We do a Dateline sting up.
Yeah, there you go. Flatline.
I don't know if I can hold myself trying to debate the flirts because,
But
I
yeah,
like
people are not
the-
shy about doing meetups and
you'll last-
conferences. You can look at my channel and like right now, I think there's like 8 or 9 meetups that are happening, and then a couple conferences which are scheduled for usually later in the year, the fall.
Conferences.
Yeah, you need to come to Houston because I would totally drive. I'm like an hour and a half from you.
Flat Earth conferences. Oh, what do they teach each other? How to say nah?
Houston, so I need to come down to Houston, then I would go to one of those meetups.
Oh, right on, right on. Well,
so go to Houston.
Off hours, I'll mention the one in Texas. I'll link you up to it.
Okay, good. Let's see what next question. Have you ever doubted, since you started believing in flat Earth, that it is flat? Have you ever doubted it?
Only in the first 6 months.
Okay.
What about every
already sounds
goddamn
like a
day?
fake story. What
So
about why
here-
don't you debate, Mark? Like why don't you debate Glovers ever?
I'd be happy if he could just answer 10 questions, like basic
Right.
questions. I wouldn't even care what he believes if he just had, or any of them, could just pick a fucking model and pick some science. They all say different things. They all believe different, That's the problem I have with it. So if that guy's still in your chat, that's why, bro. It's all different. Every one of them's, there's no consensus.
I mean, the only difference between Robert in the chat derp and this derp is the topic, because they have all the same lack of knowledge. It's quite characteristic. So, yeah, Robert, I'm sorry to tell you that you're just an evolution flirt, which is still a flirt.
When I first started this, I like anybody, I didn't think it was real. Nobody gets into flat Earth because they think it's a great idea. Everybody's like, no.
I mean, it's not very appealing either. Like, it destroys people's lives and makes them do stuff like getting arrested at Mount Rushmore for derping in public.
It's like
Right?
getting hooked on a drug that has no drug-inducing effect.
It
it's
has
like
no
all
benefit,
negative.
though.
And you can't quit. Right. It's the heroin without the fun part.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
you might as well not.
It's like drinking and only having a fucking hangover. I mean, and by the way, I'm tired of them trying to act like, I tried to resist it, but it was so compelling. Where's your compelling evidence, bro? You're not resisting anything. Stop trying to pretend like, you couldn't help it. It's just, it's full on bullshit.
I think that the point the teacher is trying to make here is that once you get into these sorts of conspiracy theories and you get into that type of thinking, get into that mindset, people don't come out of that mindset easily.
Oh,
Right, but does the teacher know he's also a 9/11 anti-vax?
More than likely.
Those are way more dangerous than flat Earth.
Yes.
This is just stupid. Those are dangerous.
Yeah.
That's true.
In fact, I was really stubborn. I didn't really latch onto it for 9 months, to where even when I made the videos, that's when the doubt was finally fading away. When I made the flat Earth clues and I put them out onto the internet, and people started grabbing them.
Wait, I think
You
I've
held out
never
a whole 9
seen
months.
the flat Earth clues.
It's flat. I only see flat. That's the clue.
He held out a whole 9 months, guys.
I might find that to watch it later.
It was such compelling
then
evidence,
started
though.
feeling
He could not.
Right? Isn't it always?
Calling me the subject matter experts. There's a list on my channel.
Oh,
testimonials
please
by
don't
subject
use
matter
those
experts,
fucking
people in the military.
Oh no.
No.
And pilots and air traffic
Subject matter
controllers and
experts are
various
called that
scientists.
because they have expertise in the actual subject, which means there's science behind it and/or math and/or something. You can't be a subject matter expert in fucking bullshit. Well, Witsit and Catsoid, kind of.
So his military people that he brings up as subject matter experts are supposedly trainers and everything else for these systems. But here's the thing. Every one of the training materials that they put out, which is what they use in the actual battlefield area and in combat, says otherwise to what these supposed experts are saying. And some of the ones he's talking about are like low-ranking individuals who didn't do the job that they're talking about.
I have no clue when it comes to military shit, but
That's what you have me for.
every time they claim, like, Witsit has a lot of imaginary eyewitnesses that tell him stuff.
Yeah.
And he repeats it, but he can't say because he doesn't want to compromise them.
But they accept it at their word. They don't question it or ask for evidence. They just accept it.
So, yeah, we don't get any of that. So yeah, it's a fuzzy at best.
They've all started saying the same thing. And once I got to that point where I couldn't even tell you the exact number, but it was at least 6 months after I put the clues out where I just gave up. It's like, okay, fine. You know what? I'm all in. And that's the stance I'm going to take. But initially, when I got into it, I tried to, and the T-shirt reads, not my T-shirt, which is I got into flat Earth because I tried to disprove it or disprove.
But that's what you all say, and it's no one's fault that you guys are idiots. I mean,
I like what they do though. They can't prove it, but so they go the I can't disprove it thing, even though they
Yep.
Dude, it's trivial to debunk flat Earth. I had my first flat Earth debate was with a guy from here on like Facebook, and it was the same thing. It's like not understanding gravity and not understanding pretty much anything. And I mean, it's very easy. The sun in the south goes right to left, and the sun in the north goes left to right. That's it. It's over.
Yeah, well, and the stars are pretty compelling too, right?
The stars is another one, but
and not just the rotation, but the fact that they're all different fucking stars.
They're different, exactly. Yeah. And but I I don't see very well. So the sun for me is a lot more appealing than the stars.
Well, but then of course, if you listen to, I forget who the guy was, but he says if you walk to the other corner of the room and look over your shoulder, it's going to rotate the other way. I'm like, what?
Yeah, wait, no, you have to go. The Widget said that.
I don't know who that was. You guys remember that?
You have to go.
If you look over your shoulder, then it's rotating the other way.
That was Widget.
Oh, I love that.
Wait, but no,
the ceiling fan. That's my favorite one. The ceiling fan on the roof. Put it at slowest setting and look at it from any fucking angle. Over your shoulder, upside down, lay on the floor, whatever you want to do. It is always rotating the same direction unless you are above it.
Above,
that one throws them into a tizzy when you try and,
Right, yeah, but you can verify this yourself by spinning on your computer chair that everyone has, and you can verify it. Just film yourself like that and like that, and yada yada. It's very easy.
Once, I think that was about as far as I went.
Okay. Let's see what's the next question I have. So what would it take? What kind of piece of evidence would it have to see here for you to not believe it?
Sure. Yeah. I get that question probably 1 out of 10. This question will include that one. It's like, is there anything that would happen that would disprove it for you? And most people think, would you have to go to space? Because there's a couple people that have tried. It's like, and I've actually.
I mean, we can start the GoFundMe. But
no, he's not. We don't have to send him to space though. He gets into where this is where his challenge comes in, because his main character syndrome kicks in about now.
Rob Hoyle says, wait, the guy that invented a window in space you can look through and it all makes sense. Yes.
He said yes to every one of them. The last one that did it was a group out in England that said, we'll put you up on one of these space missions. And by the way, had they tried to put me on Artemis, I absolutely would have gone, or any space station mission.
Dude, you are not qualified for a fucking space program. The best you'll get is a Katy Perry treatment.
Right? Yeah, they're not going to let you. Like, you can't go on the real thing, buddy.
The minute you tell NASA you think the Earth is flat, you're not getting within a fucking mile of Artemis.
I can see him just opening the emergency hatch. Actually, space is, and then he opens it, and everyone just
space
gets sucked
fake
out.
And gay and just kills everyone.
Yeah, can I go?
Yep.
No, Sargent, no.
It would be a death sentence, though. He thinks you can't go through. Yeah.
Down. Like, you can't even be trusted to pilot a small boat. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm not sure I trust him with a weed eater.
but they're not going to, because you have to sign the NDA, which says you cannot talk about certain things.
On, dude.
So
it's not an NDA.
Oh, fucking God. You can't divulge secrets, you dumbass.
I mean, it's not intellectual property, and Neil Armstrong talked about going to space and landing on the moon all the fucking time. So,
I mean, they do have like guidelines, right? For
intellectual property. Yeah, I mean, you can't use your expertise if you go somewhere else for a couple of years. Yada yada.
You can't really talk to the media if you are any kind of government employee. You can just go talking about it. Like that is just normal stuff. I don't know what the problem is with that.
Any industry has the same rules, pretty much. It's it doesn't matter what the what the particular specialty is. It's pretty common across all corporate world.
Lee Ken says, "Of course he wouldn't go. Do you think he could spend 10 days away from mother?"
One is not. They're both not that expensive, but one is very, very easy to do. The first one would be put a rocket on, or put a series of cameras, or even one.
Dude, you
go
can
do
take
it.
You can take the Bezos rocket.
You're saying for the last 11 years, idiot, you could have just done this and you would have believed the footage?
No, I mean you don't be like it just happened now, and you say it's fake.
Well, I'm not
No,
going to
any
do it,
camera
but
on any-
people could do it.
Ah.
Sort of rocket that's going to leave orbit, like the one yesterday, pointed back down at the ground, and then send the rocket off to space. And
Wait, what? What do you mean pointed back at
I don't
the
know what he
ground?
means by pointing back. I think he means
But
the camera.
that's not how you do orbits. You need to play like Kerbal Space Program, because you start orbiting the Earth, and then at one point when you're kind of lined up with the thing, because it takes a lot of time, so you have to line up the shot very precisely, Marky Poo, right? So when you're kind of lighting up there, you light up the rocket and you travel for a bunch of days, because it's not like the water, Mark. You can't steer the rocket. If you have fuel and if you spend it, then you're fucked in space, right? So Marky, it's not, they're not going, you can't, you can't just say orbital, yeah, no, the rocket, they should do this. You have no fucking clue. You have to get to orbit first.
And
then
by the
increase
way,
your speed until you reach what is called escape velocity. And you have to be pointed at the right place.
the cameras that have been put up on balloons and model rockets and all, every one of them, they just deny anyway. So why would this be any different? Yeah.
No, it's not. That is the absolute truth. And then, like, for example, this is what happens now. Like, they have a camera there, but it's just cruising through space. And that's it.
Yeah, because they're not trying to prove anything. They're just taking
'Cause-
shots of the fucking exterior of the craft.
You don't have a gas pedal like on a car. You burn and then you coast through space at a very high speed, because you know, Marky, there's no air, so you don't slow down.
we've never seen this. Even yesterday, we've never seen this in the history of space travel. There has been no unedited footage ever of a rocket where the camera is pointed down at the Earth and then the Earth forms into this wonderful globe.
Yes, there has, dude.
Oh my
there
fucking
absolutely has.
God.
Every
Oh
one
my
of the
fucking
SpaceX Super Heavies has footage from start to finish of the pointing. They don't show you all of that live, but they have the footage unedited from start to finish of that thing from by the time it gets to the ground.
Amateur people send rockets and see this shit, Mark. It's trivial to like. There is a flat earther on Facebook called Eric Eman. He sent a balloon up and captured the curve in all its glory, and he calls it the circle of illumination. So, Mark, I mean, holy fuck, that gets you a whole bunch more things.
It's never ever happened. That would be the first thing. We can just analyze the footage and we can break it down in 2 seconds, which is why yesterday was.
No, you can't. All you can do is
For all the curiosity he has in seeking the truth, he doesn't really look very hard, does he?
No, it's all dismissal.
So fun because we've been tearing it apart immediately. The other one I would do, which you don't even need a rocket to do, would be the vacuum chamber test. And I put that test out.
I love him.
Oh, wait, where's he going with this?
I don't know. Hold on.
Back up
The other
about
one,
5 seconds.
which you don't even need a rocket to do, would be the vacuum chamber test. And I put that test out there, or that challenge out there, for years, at least 3
This is
or 4.
what I was talking about.
Where I said, loan me any sort of spacesuit from any.
Why? Like,
Dude, those suits
let him
cost
finish.
$250,000, you fucking idiot.
Wait, let him
Loan
finish.
me a spacesuit. Oh, and by the way, and also a vacuum chamber large enough to be inside of.
Yes.
But
It's
yes,
probably
but
like
he wants a
$50,000
multi-million
an
dollar
hour for
spacesuit
the
to be
fucking
loaned to
giant
him,
ones at,
but because
at
they
the
won't,
Ames
that's
and
the
at
problem.
the-
Just let him finish. It gets
God,
better.
dude. It's so sad. That
Challenge out there
JPL.
for years, at least 3 or 4 years, where I said, loan me any sort of spacesuit from any era, because they all worked. You know, every spacesuit was apparently perfect, going from the 60s all the way up to now, even though they've changed so many times. Put me in a.
Yeah, but you know, the things we make better, we make them better and different, and more yada yada. Time passes. Wetsuits have been doing different since we invented them. So what's the point?
Vacuum chamber in any university that has a big enough vacuum chamber, and
I don't
then
think
pull the
universities
switch.
have them.
Tell me
but
how it
okay.
works. Tell me how the spacesuit keeps me from exploding inside that vacuum chamber. Because any
Why would
soft
you
container in a
explode,
vacuum-
idiot?
Because he's a moron.
Why would you explode? I'm not.
he's a moron.
So he thinks if there's a vacuum, a complete vacuum, that whatever goes inside it will explode.
Yes,
Maybe.
and just Jack, seriously, just give it 30 seconds.
I mean,
He'll
we could
explain
use him
why,
as the
because he'll
example
talk about
without a spacesuit.
what he
that would
wants to
then-
bring into the vacuum chamber to
I gotta
prove
quit
whether or
me,
not
John. I
it's a
can't hear
true
Dan.
vacuum.
Okay.
Can you hear Dan?
Spacesuit keeps me
Yeah, I was just
from
gonna ask
exploding
that.
inside
Yeah, you
a
couldn't
vacuum
hear you,
chamber
Dan.
because any soft container in a vacuum chamber, you can look it up online. There's tons of things have been done. When you crank up the vacuum chamber, it just expands and expands and explodes. The spacesuit is just a very thick balloon, no different than a basketball, no different than a football or anything like that. And
Yeah, but we can make, motherfucker, we make a type of fabric that is called Kevlar that it stops fucking bullets. So are you telling me that we cannot science the shit out of a suit?
He's basically
are
saying
you
that there's
serious?
no restrictive layer, and it's going to just basically cause
Right?
anything with an atmospheric layer just to blow up in a vacuum chamber.
Tony says some of your capillaries will burst in a hard vacuum. I mean, yeah, it's not advisable because mostly, because of the fact that you cannot breathe. But Mark, what do you think that we can't build? Like, we build motherfucking tanks, right? So
he thinks you turn into a hamburger.
Right?
I love his challenge though. Who exactly is he challenging that would have access to any of this stuff? Did he write? I mean, did he write? But did he write a formal letter requesting access to quote a spacesuit and
Well,
a
no,
vacuum
he
chamber?
did it on YouTube, and he expects NASA to watch his
Oh,
channel.
of course.
I mean,
it would be easy enough to do, and they won't do it because they know what I would bring with me because you can prove it's a vacuum chamber.
They wouldn't let an idiot near their fucking $1 million gear, dude. It's not you. They're not letting toddlers into spacesuits and getting in vacuum chambers
Even
either.
better. Even better. Hey, Mark, NASA doesn't know who the fuck you are, and they don't care.
But even if they did, they would view you like a toddler. No sharp objects, no running fast, and no access to the vacuum chamber.
And
Wait,
hold
yeah,
on. We need to
NASA
make
definitely
sure
knows who Mark
also-
Sargent is.
We need to
Right.
also call Steve from England because if he is not involved, then
If you
it's
say you're going to
also-
call him, bro, you
Inside
better
the
fucking
vacuum
call
chamber
him.
where there's no voice.
Yes, yes.
Don't
we
promise
need
him you're
to
going to
have
call him,
Steve
though,
there.
Max. Unless you promise to do it, you got to do it.
And also Dave Weiss has to, like, all of the flat earthers think that they're the main character of the world. Like, Mark, no one cares. They just shot a rocket into space to the moon without even asking you. So no one cares about you, right? The world goes on without Mark Sargent. No problem.
I love it.
It's like they can put you in a room and crank it up. It's like, well, you're in a vacuum chamber. You can prove it with very, very easily, very, very cheap things. One would be just a balloon that's got a single breath of air in it. That would just expand. Two would be a cup of water because water will boil, not because of heat, because the air's, the molecules start separating at room temperature, and a bell because a bell doesn't work in a vacuum chamber at all because there's nowhere for the sound to go.
Correct.
And no.
I mean,
They're
the bell
not
works.
trying to prove the Jesus Christ.
But
dude.
here's the
bell
thing.
works, but it's the sound that doesn't. You don't hear it. But
Well,
but here's the
that's
thing, too,
that's what
like-
he means by work. So
Yeah.
he means, yeah. There's
So
no,
what they mean is, and here's the thing too, like people have put cell phones into vacuum chambers to prove that A, RF can go through a vacuum, and B, why don't you hear the ringer?
Right. You just
Okay.
see it light up. Yes, I've
He's
seen
so,
it.
he doesn't understand that in the history of space travel, there was a time NASA was worried that humans wouldn't be able to swallow. So they did
Right.
they built up from the beginning to where they are now through little incremental things that they didn't know until they did that.
animals. They send animals and yada yada. Like, motherfucker, we've done so much.
One,
We
yeah,
should have
no
sent
one will
Mark
even touch it.
Sargent up to see
No
if
one
a
will
flush
touch it.
could
This-
survive.
Yes, that would be. I mean, he would actually be a perfect candidate to shoot to the sun. If
What
we
would
need
he
to-
do?
If we
Imagine
need
him-
fuel for the sun, we can maybe send Mark Sargent.
Imagine though
Suit
he
does not
is
work,
on the what's the one that goes up that Katy Perry did, the is it the boat?
Blue Origin.
Blue
Yeah,
Origin.
rocket,
Imagine he gets on there. Would he deny? Would he get there and then say, "Oh, the windows were LCD panels and they projected"? Like, would he
Or the
deny it,
windows
or
are
would he
curved.
finally say, "I've been wrong for 11 years"?
Nope.
Nah, probably not. I hear a microwave.
The spacesuit doesn't
And-
work, then anything that has a spacesuit in it is absolutely a lie.
Uh-huh.
All
Says
right,
the expert.
I guess I'll ask questions about the documentary itself that you were in.
Sure.
We wanted to know about Patricia.
Of course.
How's she doing? I guess to start off with.
Well,
Oh no, I don't have sad music. That is too bad. Damn. I mean, imagine sad violins.
some things have happened since we've talked last. I don't know when last time we talked.
Yeah, Blathers keeps losing and losing and losing. Oh my, this is fascinating.
But Trisha got herself into a little trouble. She was actually a co-host. She came back on as a Strange World co-host.
Wait, no, he's gonna lie? Oh no!
Yeah, he's certainly not gonna admit it.
Oh motherfucker!
Host for a number of months last year. Was it last year? Or was it the year before? God, no, actually it's been a year.
2024, TFE, bitch. You know, when Platter was destroyed.
Oh wow, 2024. And then she got herself in a little trouble, which I don't want to necessarily give out the details, to where she is pulled away entirely to where she's not in social media anymore. And
she's not a flirt. She sometimes you'll see her in the chat.
I don't want to get into her defection, but we'll just skip over that.
Or the things that we did to push her away, or any of that shit.
there's a legal aspect to it, which again I'm not going to say. If you guys want to look it up, those videos.
I like how he keeps like making all these. Yeah, I'm hinting at it, but I just can't say it.
I thought you got a cease and desist, and you couldn't talk about that. That was my idea of the whole thing.
That's exactly what happened.
She's around, but we haven't talked in some time. We haven't talked in at least.
So is y'all's relationship real? Like I'm not getting the friendship.
Was it
a whole romantic relationship?
Oh no! Do not believe that. There's something that Carrie Fisher, the late Carrie Fisher, said. You know, Princess Leia from the original Star Wars. She said, "If it's on television, it's not real."
Star Wars. Jesus
No. She's saying if it's on TV, it's not real. So he's saying that they were just platonic, and he had no heartstrings for her, even though we all know differently.
You try to be slick, and you had to lie. Mark.
There's nothing
Max,
like
I just sent you a link.
Nothing like a scorned flirt.
Max,
they cultivated.
Yes.
Just a quick aside. I found this several months ago, but were you aware that there was a reading of a blog, like a literal blog that what's her name? Not Patty.
Patricia Steer.
Patricia Steer, yeah. That was read by Karen B, and it was a literal timeline day by day of events of like the 2015 Flat Earth Conference, and it included Awake Souls and how he is like a creep weirdo, and like it is absolutely. I was just reminded of it just out of nowhere, but it's like you know when you like play baseball and you got to go on like a road trip and play like travel team, like and you got to stay in hotels and like everyone. Okay, well like like all the rules, like it was just like you were either at a conference or like you were like a kid and you were like on a travel team or something, and like you would try to sneak out of your room and like do all the things you weren't supposed to. Just take that and copy paste it to grown adults that just don't know how to behave and that are also stupid and flat earthers and want to like pretend that they are someone important, and then have Karen B read it. I'll have to find. I made a post.
And I mean, if it's Awake
it would be really
man, waka 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 waka.
That's the only reason I mentioned it.
Stalker or pervert adjacent. All of them. Is that what this is?
It's. I got to tell you, it is a long ass fucking stream, and unless you're a dedicated, dirt bunker, like myself,
and you're wearing a helmet
here and there, and you also have nothing better to do except walk around and just listen to Karen B read like a timeline of events that are fucking hilarious. I'll find it and I'll get it. I'll get it in the chat or somewhere for you guys.
Hold on. Let's keep this going.
That relationship. Yeah, Patricia and I dated briefly back.
No.
Oh no!
No, what?
Does holding someone in your basement captive qualify as dating?
Wait, if we ask her, will she say yes? I don't think so.
Citation needed.
Before the documentary was even shot, but what they wanted to do was make it the way they edited it was made it seem like, oh, it just happened. And it's like no, it didn't just happen. Patricia and I we hadn't been doing anything for quite a while at that point. Sorry.
Okay, because I thought that was funny, especially when she friend zoned you.
Ouch!
Yes.
Ooh, did he just nail him to the cross on his own show?
Yeah, I felt that one. Jesus!
How dare
he got stabbed with a spear on that one.
He was already nailed to the cross.
Human sacrifice.
That one was he He took his balls and crushed them after he was
Yeah,
already
he
nailed
was
to the
he was
cross.
being subtle before, but now he went right for the throat on that one, right for the jugular.
That deserves a replay, Max.
Yes, action replay.
And, Patricia and I had been, we hadn't been doing anything for quite a while at that point. Sorry.
Okay, because I thought that was funny, especially when she friend zoned you.
When
He said it like there's no
He friend
implication
zoned.
behind it.
Right?
Like, oh, that is just so cold.
Hold
That
on.
is so
What
good.
does he say now?
me, yes, that part was actually true. That part was absolutely real. Which was I was sitting in her house, and again, if you're ever in a documentary ever, always
It's very creepy that the lamp is in focus and he's super blurry. Like it triggers my I use glasses to fix that.
always assume they're going to use whatever it is, because we shot off and on for that documentary for 7 months.
Stop saying
And
documentary.
they had to cut it down to 100 minutes, so they only used the most enticing parts, and that part played well. So I didn't blame them. It was a good thing to leave it in.
Well, and it happened.
Right.
Because I'm a top tier actor, and I was kind of cool with them exploiting the love story angle and my absolute rejection at the end. Like,
Do you consider yourself a celebrity? And then also, have you met celebrities? What other famous people have you met?
Do I consider myself a celebrity? No, but the term celebrity is so subjective nowadays.
No, it's not.
There's so many.
no, it's not.
It has nothing to do with that you don't fit the criteria.
Hold on, he's also lying because
Deflect.
he wears in the documentary a shirt that says "Yes, I'm Mark Sargent." So
Yep.
he does think of himself as a celebrity.
I suspect this guy knows that. It's almost like, yeah.
Do you think
Well,
he
again,
was
check marks on a whiteboard.
Do you think at some point he said "I love you" and she said, "Oh, thank you"?
Oh, I love
Yeah,
you.
she said, "How sweet."
Oh, that's sweet.
I
You
love
gotta go with
as a
Star
friend,
Wars.
too.
I really like
She
you
said, "I
too.
know."
I was like, I like hanging out with you.
I enjoy your company as well.
But I'm going to fuck Billy.
But wait, here comes the name
I've got
drops.
a footprint. Sure. I didn't try to. One of the differences there is I never wanted to. I was so far off the social media radar. I did not want to do it. But once I got into it, it's like, okay, well, we'll do
And
it.
we don't want you to do it either.
Yes,
I mean, you could quit tomorrow.
It's mutual. We accept
Yeah.
your terms.
Listen,
But once he got into it, got his
whatever you need us
fans,
to sign.
he couldn't get away.
That is such a cliche. Like, no, I never wanted to do it.
Right,
But,
right.
the people claimed for me so
demanded it.
much that I had to, sacrifice myself to it.
Answered the call.
You know,
Yes, every flat earther is flat earth Neo or Jesus or whatever.
sorry,
course.
my famous celebrity thing that I ran into was Kelsey Grammer from Frasier. He was letting me know that there are tons of celebrities because
Wait, there's a bunch of
they're very
names. Let him
open-minded
go
about a
through
lot
them
of
all.
stuff that are into conspiracies, and so we got a chance to hang out, and he toyed with doing his own show on conspiracies,
I'm just going to call bullshit, okay?
which was fun.
Because I feel like
if you're ever curious, you can go to my channel, and there's a thing there called Mainstream Media Talks Flat Earth, and there are a bunch of people in there that have
Yeah,
talked
like
about, I don't have to
Roseanne
talk about
Barr.
some of those, which is the best part about Flat Earth. Did I call Millie Bobby Brown and say, hey, make a Flat Earth video from your car? No. Did I call Ryan Reynolds when he made Deadpool and say, hey, put a Flat Earth joke in there and your
Yeah, but Ryan Reynolds isn't a flat earther, dude. It's
wait,
ironic.
what?
Yeah, what was the flat Earth joke?
Even if he did, though, it's done ironically. There's a difference between getting made fun of and,
It's the main character syndrome coming out.
Right, but I mean, does he think that he talked to Ryan Reynolds? That is just wild. Wait, what? No.
he's implying that there are famous people that are true celebrities that are also perhaps flat earthers.
Yes, but wait, he's about to drop some more.
Oh, latest movie? No. Or LeBron James. That's one of my favorites, which is we could have offered LeBron $5 million in a briefcase to talk about Flat Earth. We didn't have to. He talked about
You
Well,
don't,
have
have
$5
$5
million.
million.
Other than the lack of the obvious $5 million. That's a good
It'll
one.
be
I
like
like
on It'll be like on Dumb and Dumber. You open up the briefcase and it says, "I owe you $5 million."
Right. That's just as good as money.
You might want to hold on to that one. That's a big one.
But I don't know what the celebrity and or low IQ. It doesn't really low IQ is low IQ. It doesn't really choose.
Right.
You know, if you happen to be a
it's
badass
because of the
basketball
celebrity
player,
question, he's deflecting. He says, "No, I'm not a celebrity." However, there are celebrities who do think that because he does watch TMZ because that was one of his lists.
Oh my! I almost died with that. Holy shit!
About it for free with Kyrie, during the All-Star game. I thought that was awesome.
Kyrie.
So, yeah, there's a lot of people.
he
My
regrets
favorite,
that,
I have
like-
two favorites. One would be Stephen Carpenter from the Deftones. He's a huge conspiracy guy. I get to go and hang out with him at the concerts
If he
whenever
says
he's in town
B.O.B.,
or
I'm gonna
close
lose
by.
it.
That was fun. I just saw him up in Vancouver with the Deftones not too long ago. My other favorite, and one day I really do hope to meet him, would be Novak Djokovic. If anybody follows tennis.
Why do you keep going?
Wait,
after
what?
call bullshit.
Djokovic?
No, Djokovic. No, he's like what top 10 in. Hold on, no.
But it's not.
not
It's
a
not.
flat
There are NBA players, a few of them, and I'm sure tennis as well, that quietly believe in certain conspiracy theories. He's not wrong, but they're not just. I mean, so what? That's like 1% of celebrities.
No. I'm calling bullshit. Like he's the number 4 tennis player in the
At
world.
one point,
He was number 1 at one point.
yeah. At one point, they all,
I think this is like now. Hold on. Yes, right now he's 4th.
But even so, naming a bunch of people that believe in something, it has nothing to do with it actually being accurately.
No, I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling. No one can like that dude travels all around the world playing tennis. He cannot be a flat earther, dude. I swear to God.
Max, dumb is dumb. I mean,
It's impossible.
It's not impossible. Low IQ is low IQ. Lack of understanding of mechanics and science.
Right, but you don't get like you're not the number 4 tennis player in the world. Like it's a posh sport. Like the dude has an education.
You're forgetting.
That is such bullshit.
You're forgetting the source here, Mark Sargent. It could have been
Yeah,
something
also
as simple as
I don't
someone said,
question
"Hey, do
this,
you
though.
believe in flat Earth?" And he's like, "Oh, I never looked into it."
Well,
and
he
Mark's like,
didn't say
he's a flat earther."
Wait. He didn't say. He said conspiracies. He's not talking strictly flat Earth. There are ones that are anti-vaxxers and openly anti-vaxxers. So it could just be one of those. It might not be flat Earth.
Hold on.
So here, let me share my screen of the video.
Novak Djokovic. My other favorite, and one day I
Hold
really
on, let
do
me
hope to
find
meet
out
him,
this.
would be Novak Djokovic. If anybody follows tennis, he's the best tennis player ever lived, and he's a huge conspiracy guy. And he actually drew a flat Earth map and posted it on Twitter
Okay,
/X.
I take that back.
So here's
I formally recant.
What is yeah?
Here you go.
There.
This is from his actual video. So he says it's shitty fucking resolution.
People look so much dumber when they hold up stuff like that.
The world is a level playing field full of champions indeed. Thank you to all who joined us today for Giving Tuesday. Magic happens when we come together to support kids. So in other words, it's talking about a level playing field for everybody, including, poor people. Like, like providing, providing sports equipment for, disadvantaged schools. It's a level playing field. But to Mark Sargent, level playing field means what?
Yeah, that is flat Earth.
There's stupidity 101.
I found the post on Instagram. It says that all the flat earthers are commenting on that. That is just asinine. If you want to check it out yourself, it's here on Instagram.
Some years ago, and I've shown it to media, and they won't touch it. They will not touch it. And
Oh,
I think it's
yeah,
great. So anyway,
everyone's
all those
so afraid of
those
it.
wonderful memes.
So afraid of Mark
I've
Sargent.
shown it to media. What is he?
Yeah.
I like that.
Playlist. Have fun with it.
MCS.
How's your mother doing? She's
Mom
very
is
supportive, very
mom.
sweet in the documentary.
Thank you, and don't forget the documentary was.
How's your mother?
I wish you would have said mommy.
She never called.
Doing. She's
Mom
very
is
supportive, very
mom.
sweet in the documentary.
Thank you, and don't forget the documentary was a few years ago. My mother is incredibly difficult to terminate. I got to tell you right now, it is.
Wait, what?
Did he say to terminate?
I think he has. I think
like-
he's showing he
Yes.
has a little sense of humor. I'm hoping, but
Oh my God! I
it is,
told you.
it
I
is.
told you. He calls her the insurance.
He just let it play
difficult
out.
to get rid of her. She's still around. She's 83, and
I've tried to murder her twice, and both times she survived.
I love her to death. And every day she's around is a day that my sister and I appreciate her more and more.
So does
Now-
she believe the Earth is round? I know in the documentary she
that's
kind
a
of
face
she alluded
that there was no sincerity in what he just said. Like he said that like a fucking robot.
to it. That's what she kind of believes. But
Oh no, she's with me. You can't absorb as much
No, she's
material as I put out there. And she's watched a lot
Your mom doesn't want you. You're lying.
of it.
But she also doesn't believe
She's
you.
absolutely with me. I have other families that aren't so much, but
Like
you spend
everybody?
enough time like with
Oh my God, poor old. You don't have a word for it, but in Spanish we have a word for old people in that kind of, tender. But oh my God, what a burden this person is. That is called a vieja.
Listen,
And I just
We
feel
call them
sorry
hostages.
for that vieja.
It's
Go ahead,
elderly
Jack, I think you got
abuse.
something to say.
I was just gonna
I
say
mean,
I have
it's
a
also like
24-year-old daughter, and she lives at home, as a lot of Gen whatevers are. But if she told me that she was a flat earther, and I would tell her either get an education or get the fuck out. I would not.
Right?
I'm sorry. I would not. You cannot be. Yeah.
No,
Notice how he said.
don't derp in my house. That is rule number one.
Notice how he said his mom is absolutely with him, right? Like any mother would be absolutely with their
Yeah.
ride
Oh,
or
I'm
die
sure
for
she's
their
proud of
children,
him.
right?
I mean,
She's not a flat earther, right? He would have
No,
said,
she wants that
"Yeah, my
paycheck
mom's a
coming
flat
in to pay
earther.
for the
She
house."
supports the cause. Like she believes in it."
it's
She's
a little
with
bit
them.
of a.
You live in her
weekend
basement,
attorney.
dude. I think her expectations of you are already diminished.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you're using her computer, dumbass.
You watch enough of this stuff. Some of it's going to sink in through osmosis.
okay.
And I'll get
Okay.
some of you in the class.
No,
I'll
you
get some
won't.
of you. I swear.
That's what the whole point
No, you won't.
of this is to turn everyone into
Exactly. I'm converting people.
You can just. But yes, that was the whole point, you know.
Yeah.
That was creepy.
Oh, he's in Sac for now.
That was like Silence of the Lambs creepy.
I'm sorry. Was there a question there?
No, I had someone was bringing me a paper I had to deal with.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me look at all these questions.
I have a question. Why are you out of focus? How long have you been doing this? You have 100,000 subscribers, you motherfucker.
He's also purple, a little bit like a corpse.
Yeah. There's a blue light coming from somewhere that is kind of weird.
You already explained his thoughts.
What?
I'm just looking at. We have lots of questions to figure out which ones I want to ask that these
All
guys came up with.
Which ones can he
I'm not
actually
going in
read
particular
online?
order, so I'm just kind of going with what we were kind of talking about.
Sure.
What were you doing? Like, what was your job before Flat Earth? What was your life like before?
Oh yeah. I started. Oh boy. I started out playing video games for a living back in the '90s. I was one of the.
Oh, I thought you said
What?
he designed
No.
games. Playing. Fuck that.
No, in the 90s. No one has ever heard of you.
Oh boy. I started out playing video games for a living back in the '90s. I was one of the early people who, and we're not talking video games like the tournament stuff you see over in the Pacific Rim, that sort of stuff. No, I actually worked for a living, where I worked for a software publisher in Boulder, Colorado, and I got to go to Macworld Boston and Macworld San Fran and E3 and stuff like that, and play games. And then I became a video game producer for that company, and that transitioned into
Wait. Producer? Interesting. I would like to look up
can
his
we get,
resume.
Yeah, can we get some of those games
Quotation
mentioned
required.
in the 90s? Because I played a whole bunch of the shit in the 90s. I don't trust you in any of that. Can we get some evidence?
software testing. Mostly, I was a software engineer, so I would break software.
Okay,
No,
software
no.
tester and software engineer are two 180-degree opposing things.
No, I don't think so.
I think he's a software
for
tester,
living-
meaning he beta played games.
Maybe.
And he might have made enough to scrape by, but it wasn't like,
And then installing it, time clock software in different parts of the country. I got to do a lot of business travel, and then I got into this. I did the software thing for 20 years, and then got into this, and this is what I've been doing for the last 11. So there you go.
So your career
I know
has
the
literally spiraled down the drain.
20 years.
And depending on which hemisphere that was in, it would have gone in two
There
different
has
directions.
to be Mark Sargent video game. There has to be, like, if he did 20 years.
Well, he didn't design them. I mean, he sort of hinted at an engineer, but I think he might have been like a beta tester and/or, taking the games around and showed them at fucking like the chicks that show the cars and do ooh ah.
Mark Sargent, board game designer.
Does he have a LinkedIn page?
I don't know. I'm looking. Moby games. Game credits, biography, portraits, and other game industry information for Mark Sargent. Ali 19 Bowling he worked on. Souls in the System, Looney Labyrinth, Shadow Wraith. Let's see for credits if it has more. So
He doesn't list the company name though.
A bunch of names from 1996.
But he doesn't list the company.
No, wait, hold on, because this is I think it's an independent website. So hold on. Souls in the System Macintosh. Hopefully this is him. It's the 90s, so it kind of fits. Shadow Wraith Macintosh 1995. Ali 19 Boiling Writer. But these are all old. I guess if we could do the search Google images. Right.
Wait. Oh God.
But yeah, he stopped working on this in 95, or these are the games. I don't know. We will have to see more evidence and some confirmed stuff, Marky.
You know what's funny though? The platform being Macintosh, I'm not sure the Macintosh was ever much of a gaming platform. That would be that would probably be your least client count would be Macs running.
Yeah, no wonder he didn't do it anymore.
You mentioned that you were the world pinball champion of the world.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I cheated. But I got the score. So there was this little pinball, computer pinball tournament back in the early 90s, mid 90s, 94. And what I figured out, and it ran for an entire year. And basically you'd play the game and then you would submit your scores every month and there'd be this high score sheet. And I figured out that back before date and time was automatically synced up on all devices, that when I made the score, I figured out the encryption was tied to date and time. So I would just bump the date and time forward. And so that way I didn't have to keep playing every freaking day. So I basically got all these scores ahead of time because I hated throwing away scores, and I saved them in order of score. And so I finished the tournament 6 months before the tournament ended, and then got to take the rest of the year off, and I never told them ever. So, and I won the tournament.
That sounds like super made up. Like Hacker Mark just figured.
I believe it, but I also believe like his life peaked 25 years, 30 years ago.
Right. Oh, that
again, I use peak only in relation to the flat that it was before and after.
Like a minor speed bump.
Correct.
It's peaked. It's peaked in relation to his EEG.
Yes, there you go.
Which was they hired me and said, yeah, come out. But I remember the company president. He died some years ago. He was so straight laced I could never tell him because he would have fired me on the spot. So yeah, won a world tournament. But don't get me wrong, I got
not to even mention that you're going to hell, but okay.
The scores, but I bet.
Aldi has an update about
Djokovic.
So his crowning achievement, he was cheating then.
Aldebaran.
Aldebaran, Djokovic isn't flattered, so he does think that water can react to oh, for my fucking God. And yeah, someone here said before that he got following Vax conspiracy, he got banned.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. Yeah. And the funny thing is, again, it doesn't matter how famous, dumb is dumb.
That is true.
Okay. I know I'm going to bring this up to Sing Tom story. Tell them about how your college experience and how you got kicked out of college.
Jesus.
Oh, my. Oh.
Yeah.
I love the undercover jabs. They're so cool.
I missed that one.
That was
what
not
did
an
you say?
official position.
How he got, asking him for the story of how he got kicked out of college.
Oh, that's right.
Started my own illegal fireworks company in college/university. By the way, outside the United States, you have to call it university because college is a completely different thing outside the United States, in case anyone ever goes. So yeah, I hired 30, 35 people to work for me at university, and we made the, all the stuff. I don't know if they still call them M80s, M100s, half sticks, quarter sticks, which was basically flash powder in a cardboard tube. The big loud stuff, right? That's we weren't making the pretty stuff. It was loud stuff because there was a lot of Native American reservations around here, and so I supplied all the Native American reservations with a bunch of fireworks. We made huge. I mean, you can imagine with 30 people, you can make a lot of stuff, and that's what we were running in different parts of the campus. And eventually, a nice young woman, we'll call her Lori, she blackmailed me and said, if you don't, because I didn't, my current girlfriend didn't want me to have anything to do with her. She didn't trust her. Go figure. And she goes, you will.
Oh, Mark.
His current girlfriend who lived in Norway.
Yeah, my girlfriend that went to another school.
Pay me X amount of money, or I will rat you out to the feds. And I'm going, what are you talking about? You're 19, a 19-year-old college girl from her dorm room. And she actually did. The very next day, she called the feds, and yeah, that was the end of my.
I would like to find her and thank her.
Oh, Mark,
Mark is a string of success stories, isn't he?
Did I just miss a self-report, or
I don't know. In his head, he's what's his name?
But just think of any one of the things he's brought up. He has failed at or crashed out of in some way.
No, spy. Fuck.
He cheated on the video games.
Matt Damon.
Yes, he's a spy, and the government is out to get him. Fuck, I forget the name. I'm so sorry.
Jason Bourne.
Jason Bourne.
Identity,
Thank you so much. Oh my god. Fuck. How could I forget the name?
Have you ever seen his Orphan Red interview? Talk about fucking cringe, bro.
I'm sorry,
I'm gonna
what?
get you some. Orphan Red. It's like this is like an old school flat earther. Sig knows what I'm talking about, I'm sure. But it was a redheaded lady, and she hasn't posted a video. And if you go to YouTube right now and find her,
Oh yeah,
it's like 11 years old. Bro.
Yeah,
and she had the cringiest interview I've ever seen in my life. In a hotel
she
room.
has such a crush on him, and he's completely oblivious.
Palms were
Crush
sweating
on
the
who?
entire thing. It was gross.
Sargent.
Oh Jesus!
And she had the most annoying voice and laugh alive.
Oh, that's most annoying for Flurf. Oh wow, that's tough.
Trust me.
So,
What were you studying while in college?
Oh, back then you could study anything you wanted. It didn't really matter. College was cheap. So I was studying general business. Nobody knew back then. End of the '80s into the '90s. Nobody knew what they were doing. Unless you were going, studying to be a doctor or a lawyer or engineer, something with some sort of degree.
My fucking god.
They absolutely knew what they were doing. You fucking idiot!
Yeah, the world.
It wasn't the fucking Stone Ages. Jesus Christ.
Program. No one cared. I mean, college was cheap. It was couch cushion money. People changed schools, just randomly for almost no reason. So, but it was fun. I never went back. I never got my degree, but I didn't care because everything for a reason. That got into me during my probation after the unpleasantness. That's when I was teaching. I was a computer aide at a school, and that's when I won the computer tournament. And that's how I got out of Colorado. So without the fireworks thing, I wouldn't be talking.
You mean that's how you cheated at the video
Sounds
games?
Oh my fucking god.
So Max,
it's a chain anecdote. Holy shit.
So Max, click the link in chat that Icy Spin played, and then she's a redhead, so she is right up your alley. You can definitely fix her.
One good thing about her, redhead.
Why
so
are you
You can
doing
definitely
this
fix
to
her.
me?
I know, dude.
Why are you doing this to me? I'm going
Icy
to
Spin, you could teach a master class on Flurfs. You're gonna have to start.
Listen, sometimes in
no.
life you've got to.
I mean, it's gonna kill you 10 years early in your lifetime having that much derp in your head, but still.
Oh, Max is going to be in short strokes here in a little
No.
Don't say I never did
why?
anything for you.
But the voice, I heard it already, and I
bit.
hate
Just put a
it.
ball gag
it's
in,
so
and you're
bad.
fine, dude. I'm telling you.
Oh my
Yeah.
fucking god.
It's worse than anything.
I stopped in to see Mark Sargent,
Oh,
king
no.
of the Flat Earth.
Just
on
imagine
YouTube,
how high she
maker
squeaks.
of the
No. No.
I know a bad voice.
I have a D-erection right now.
Put it on mute and let her talk.
videos.
That might be the only choice.
Small doses.
And I've been driving all day. I was exhausted. I was.
I know
going
Sig
through
turned the lights down.
withdrawals
What's a
and
direction?
and
Is that like where it gets so hard it goes in the shape of a D?
No,
you
it's when it goes up into you.
That's like clinically flaccid and it may
It-
never
it-
come back.
Yes.
alcohol withdrawal symptoms from the holidays. So by the time I got there, it was late, it was dark, I was exhausted, and I think he was tired as well. So I got there and just had this little happy hello with Mark, and then I was off on my way again. So I thought I would share.
I'm so glad that this lady went away because what the fuck?
It makes you want to throw cats
you
into a
a
wall.
little
doesn't it?
bit of what we did together.
No.
Oh,
Max
no.
wants to fix her.
Look
I'm
at
working
this.
on it.
Look at this
No,
laugh.
machismo. This is machismo right here.
This
my
laugh
spider
is just
sense-
nonstop.
Look, my spider sense is tingling, and I am running away as
Bro.
fast as I can.
How terrified is he of women in this very frame?
Look at the look on his
he-
face right now.
I mean,
Oh
we
my
need
goodness.
to call Steve to check on his body language, but I think he's kind of defending himself from
Well, I
the
think he's
attack
looking
of
for
the
Mother
evil
because Mother
bird.
dropped him off, and he wants
Don't
he
say you're
wants
going to
Mom
call
to protect him
Steve
from the
unless
lady.
you're going to call him, man.
He's doing his best.
And I am
I'm
here
keeping
on
eye
the-
contact. I'm not looking down at her humongous tits right now. I'm looking at her eyes. I'm looking at her eyes.
Island.
Mom.
With Mark Sargent.
Hello. It is I.
Oh, God, no.
Ronnie,
Oh,
You're welcome.
this is
You're
so
welcome.
cringy.
does she do OnlyFans now?
Mark Sargent.
The King of the Flutter on YouTube.
Oh my
Oh,
God! The
God.
car! Ah, it's crazy.
By the way, Max, this is important PSA very quickly. Mark Sargent put this on his channel, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he
Oh
did.
my,
He's proud of it.
no.
Yes, it's a highlight of his life.
He does have a thing for redheads. I he
time.
suspects.
It's so
Well,
And more so in other places.
Don't do that.
So we are celebrating Mark's increasing fame and exposure. He's made the news in the UK newspapers.
when was this? What year is this?
It's 11 years ago, 10 years ago.
Why does Mark Sargent look older then than he does now?
Because he was trying to hold on to his hair color.
Yeah.
Right. That's just for Ben.
Now as well as American ones.
Yay. Yay. Yeah, infamously, yeah.
It's so bad. It's so
What
bad.
is this?
I don't know. He's got a relatively normal girl or woman praising
All right.
him.
Server
And
mute
he
that,
doesn't
will
know
you?
what to do.
No, yeah, I think you might be banned.
The UK has been running stories on the website, and it's been fantastic. I was really surprised.
And they have provided good coverage, so links somewhere down below.
Dude, they run stories about the Boston
Maybe
Strangler
right
too.
here.
I mean, they run stories about horrible things too. It's not like it's always a good thing.
They're in that box. So to celebrate, I brought gifts
That laugh.
all the way from Canada.
Wow, all the way from Canada. What most people don't know is she's
Calder says I will take her. I don't think you can fix this.
only about,
Oh, you can
she's
do
less
that.
than 2 hours from the border from here.
No, actually, but it was a roundabout way, so.
Well, yeah, driving to California and back. On behalf of the United States, I humbly accept this gift.
No, don't represent
No,
us.
Oh, fucking
no,
please,
no,
no.
no. The
Can he move
humblest
to
is
Uruguay?
with- No. The humblest is wicked. No, humbly nothing.
Oh, you know what he could use, Max? Do you remember the guy we covered the other day who was like empowering men? Right? We need to get back into
Oh,
that. By the
my.
way.
Oh, we
He
got to
could-
do another
if
one
he-
on that. That
if
was
he had
brilliant.
the 10 rules
was
of men's success,
Well,
he
but we
would,
saw
Yeah.
he would not have a problem with this, right?
we saw the
Ah.
7 rules before and after though. This I don't know
For
what version
that.
of Sergeant this is.
For that, listen, I also want to get some of the YMT ladies. So the next we're going to have we'll cover that. We're going to also have them because we need to hear from them because
For sure.
yes. We
I mean,
missed
that
the
was a
gig on
whole
that.
an hour of panty droppers. I would love to hear how a woman reacts to that.
Yes,
You really
I,
don't need to
I-
play
I
anymore.
love you through your crazy. Okay. Yes,
You
'cause
just
I
understand that how cringy it was right now is 10 minutes of cringe.
It
I
is.
think I had enough.
And this
Uh,
is all
longest
stuff he
10 minutes of your
posted,
life.
right?
of course.
Yes,
They
Ooh.
both did.
I love it.
I swear to God that my mom always told me, never stick your dick in crazy. And I get the spider sense tingling in the back of my head, and I was like, nope,
She told you this when you were 7.
no, oh no.
what is, if you had to say like one piece of evidence to convince someone that the Earth is flat, which one would you?
Oh, think about it,
One
Mark.
piece of evidence. Yeah,
Which
I
one?
know. Well, the one that everybody goes to. It's not
Wait,
the one I
wait,
go to, but
wait.
Poll?
Everyone guess what it's going to be.
We see flat.
No, we see
No.
too far. We see too far.
Yep. It's going to be
We
one
see
variation of
too
we see
far?
too far. 'Cause that's all they have.
You're
I don't
looking
know
for
what it's
one,
going to be, but
it would be long distance photography.
No.
That's it.
Oh, Christ almighty.
Damn it, dude. Red again. Damn it.
Dan, you've been doing this too long.
it's the only one they have.
That's it. And they're stupid. Lindsay got it right too.
And,
For the record.
what's the website? Beyond Horizon. There we go. 1 second.
Max, I can zoom in on you and bring you back with
Yes.
the P1000.
Right after
So
sunset.
this is the record picture they always talk about, and this makes me so mad
Yeah.
because right here, if you scroll down, they have all the info, and they have this lovely section here that shows you this is what you picture with wide angle, missing silhouettes right before sunrise. And then after sunrise, you can't see that anymore. So these guys also tell you that it happened because of refraction. So motherfucking no. No, Mark. Bad. That gets you 5 things. No.
That's the best he has, though.
One that gets most people arguing, which is if the curvature of the Earth is measurable, is mathematically formulated, then you should only be able to see so far. And in fact, it wasn't even my idea, long distance photography. So what's changed is HD cameras, which we didn't have back in the day. You can zoom into a lighthouse.
Dude, optics have been the same for so fucking long.
Yeah. The optics doesn't change.
You
It just
can't
makes-
bring back what's not, the resolution or whatever is resolved. You can zoom in as many times as you want, but if it's not there, it's not there. The optics did the work.
If it's if my hand blocks the cell phone, there's no zoom will bring it back.
I can zoom through your
It's
hand.
it's as simple as that, Mark.
Max, just one
Or an
little
oil
detail
rig.
real quick about Orphan Red.
Yes.
She got a letter from Mensa.
To stay away.
No.
That's
So
funny.
it's the way I look at it is this is for people like this, they deserve their own sort of apparel of sorts.
Oh, okay. Hold on. You're sharing. I didn't see that.
Densa, confidence
yes.
without competence.
Densa, it means she is dense. Like densa in Spanish is a lady that is dense.
I'm not going to prejudge her. I got to be honest. I've got a certain infatuation for Flurf girls.
No, ew.
I haven't met one.
Well,
I'm
you'll
just
always
saying.
be the smartest one in the room.
Well, there's just something about him that's
We
like
need to fix
off
Jack,
kilter.
guys. We need to fix Jack.
Listen,
All right?
maybe meeting one in person would be enough to do it, but I'm just saying.
Fix Jack's. Fix. You got to fix the
Hey,
red.
Jack, look, I'm there with you, buddy.
Have
Look,
the-
as long as they don't say
something,
anything,
right?
I'm okay.
Have the perfect meme for this bullshit. I mean, that's all we need to debunk this nonsense, right? That is it. We won.
I've never seen this before. That's fucking
man,
brilliant.
that is hilarious.
That's like something evil producer would send.
That's great.
Oh my.
Way off.
So far, I've heard a lot of Mark that he's cheated and lied and got kicked out and like. I
Oh,
really
yeah.
haven't. Yeah, it's not surprising that he didn't stick to anything for. Well, I guess the one job he had, if he says for 20 years, but of course he cheated at that.
We
So
can't, it's one of our hook lines, which is fine. Where's the curvature? We can't find it. Meaning, if the curvature is 8 inches per mile squared,
No, for fuck's sake.
No,
I'm
it's
not
not.
going to show it
I
again.
can't
We've
see
shown it. It's
magnetism,
not.
Mark. Prove it.
It's not. Oh my fucking god. I've shown it so many times that I'm not going to show it today, but yes. It's
That's the sad fact of reality,
Then
though.
it's-
Refraction really fucks up a lot of science because it gives them a wiggle room that they don't normally have. That's why they glom onto that, because it's the unseen quote unquote like magnetism that you can't, without that
Right,
they've
but,
really
but
got
we
nothing.
understand how that works, so it doesn't. It sounds so stupid.
I'm gonna prepare
Be
a
there
small
and-
present for your outro, Max, and it's just a small
Okay.
Mikey clip about
I think
refraction.
we
and it
yes.
will tie the
I
whole
think
story
we'll-
together.
We'll
Oh,
wind it
Mikey
down because we're close to 3 hours, and I
And
have
my
to.
iPad's at 16%.
If it is a nice calm day and the water is calm, the
All right,
only
round
limit to
out,
how far
Elf.
you can see is the
No.
thickness of the atmosphere. And so, which is why most of the people back in, when they start getting into it, people almost instinctively would run down to the beach with a camera and just start cranking up the zoom and see things they couldn't. So
Show me a picture of you can see something that is too far away because it was too far away, but show me a picture of a fucking tanker that I can only see half of and just bring it back. Just any single flurf ever has done that. I will convert tomorrow.
Yep.
So
It's just
that's the big one.
infuriating that
That's
they
the one that
use
gets most people.
Okay. So I guess to go off of that, like, if you're watching something go away in the distance, it's not like as it goes further away, it's not necessarily getting smaller, it starts to go down. Like if you're watching a boat sail away in the distance, like it'll eventually start to go down instead of like, you kind of see like the half top of it instead of like it just getting gradually smaller, right? Like that.
Oh yeah, not on a calm day. Not a chance. And that is think of it this way.
Are you kidding me?
Where's any picture of that? The one sailing away to a small dot, a tanker or a cruise ship,
right? Like that, it looks like it's fucking sinking.
Like he could do it tomorrow. He could just go and take video.
Wildcats has one that I really like that shows two tankers, like pretty much the same shape and everything, and one is you can just see the masts of the cranes. It's absolutely wild.
Can my finger cover my whole face? No, it can't. How about now? Because the waves that are really, really close to you, if there's any sort of chop at all, it will start cutting off boats. Absolutely. But if it is a wonderfully calm day, you try to do the same test. In fact, do the test both days. One on where, even a 5 mile an hour wind.
So where's your picture, Mark, of where's your example?
How high are those waves? There's buoys out there measuring them. How high are those waves?
So he's done this, of course. So I would just expect him to show 2 pictures right now.
Bro, that's a keep it flat right there. That is a keep it flat right there.
But here's the other thing with waves too. For every wave that is blocking it, that means it's in the trough. That means it also rises up onto a crest too. So if it's on a crest and it's still over the horizon, how's that work?
How big is the fucking wave? I mean, there's ships.
I know.
Like a 10-foot wave is not going to
you won't even notice that.
Cover an 80-foot oil tanker or a container ship.
Jesus.
When the boat goes off in the distance, no, most of the time it will not go hull first. Now, of course, there could be some atmospheric things, some refraction, some looming, some fata morgana crap, but for the most part, no. The bigger question is when you can't see it at all, right? When the boat is gone, right, from just your eyes, why can you zoom back into it and it's there entirely?
Morgana from like the medieval times, like
no, fata morgana is when ships appear to like be floating on like an inferior mirage. It's kind of cool. I've seen those.
Oh god,
I thought it was like Knights of the Round Table shit.
That inferior mirage triggered me, Max.
But it's like you see the ship and there's like a reflection, so it looks like it's just floating in the sky rather than.
You've seen that,
water.
Jack, right?
It's pretty cool.
Who is that?
If you live on the coast, you've seen that for sure.
Who is that though? In their video, said the words inferior mirage like 50 fucking times, 100 times, 200. Was that Picassoid?
No, that was Q-Op. No, it wasn't Picassoid.
No,
who took the 11 frames out of Red's?
Oh, that was
Picassoid.
Yep.
It was
But the funny thing is,
Reds.
when Toon and I did the Pensacola Beach, we experienced the inferior mirage because the water was warmer than the air above, the water was warmer than the air above it.
No, I know it's a real thing. It was just that night hearing it like 500
when you
times.
see the sun merging into itself, that's when you get the inferior.
It was hearing it with that stupid accent that triggered me. Oi, not yours, Max, but
better.
So we're going to end it on this one. This is Mikey Smith from yesterday.
Mikey, what's behind him? He's very disorganized today.
Yes.
By the way, he officially moved.
He always sees the
really?
Yeah, no. Yesterday, it was April that he was going to be coming back, but now it's May, so he's already pushed it back a month. So just on your calendar, mark it. He's going to be back in May.
Yeah, on a globe, yes, there could be refraction, but no. On flat Earth, we don't need refraction. It goes from point to point. You, globies, show me, demonstrate it. Don't show me on your computer or your.
Oh, wait. Hold on, Mikey. I got
you. Show me your stars on computers, Mikey.
That is very true. But Mikey, you know, if you ask for it decently like that, you got it. I got you covered. Give me just a second because I'll find it. Mikey, light bend. It's fascinating. And you could do this yourself with a little laser pointer, water, and some salt. Where the fuck is it? God fucking damn it. Where is it? I know I have the perfect thing for Mikey Smith. Which I'm kind of actually worried about his mental status after the rocket launch. You know?
Is it something I might have and I can gather for you?
It's a fish tank with the water and the laser. And I always lose it. Fucking found it.
You found it? Good.
Yes.
Mikey Rabbit Hole to enter
I'm so
to end the
sorry.
stream.
It's late and I'm super Mikey, refraction. You got it?
Oh.
There we go.
Doesn't exist.
Wow, that's awesome.
No, faking gay.
You gotta understand, Mikey's operating on a 3rd grade level, so give him a little leeway.
I bullshit. Go outside.
3rd grade, he must have graduated.
Experiment over a hill.
Nobody's going to Mikey's channel for science.
From point to point, when there's a low point, and high
Oh, been there, done that. Everyone does it.
point, how the laser comes over the hill. You show me that, okay? You'll have to, I understand. Well, the hill's going to be too small. I know that. But you assume there's curvature. Go to Kansas. Go from state line to state line.
Mikey.
Show me how the laser bends over the...
Mikey, a U.S. state is the size of my country. Like, you can't light it up. You can't... What? Oh my God. God bless his holes. Holy shit.
Goodness.
Non-curvature state.
It's kind of cute though, looking at him work things out.
He does an illustration too, and it's adorable.
Okay, hold on.
Well, yeah, maybe Mike might have something.
It's about it.
Then move over to Texas, the non-curvature state. So everything east of the Rocky Mountains is called the plains. We don't call it the curve or the curves or the bulge or whatever, okay? There is nothing there, okay?
Mikey.
That's what she said.
Show me an example, a physical example, okay?
Okay, before we go, I mean, we did it at the beginning, but we can.
It was a good day.
Mikey,
I lost the will to live with that little Mikey bit.
Oh, Mikey, here we go. You know, rocket went brum, 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 and went up, and you know, Mikey,
What's that
the Earth,
curvy thing there?
that thing that looks like a boob. That's
Is that the Earth
Mikey.
from the top, like the pizza? We're just seeing the top of it as well.
Yo, let me get a 1 in the side chat if you remember to like the stream. If not, like it and then put a 1 in the side.
You know, wait, what? No,
Just
fuck.
liking the stream.
What is that on?
What the fuck is that?
I have no idea. I mean, it's from the streamathon, but it was. I don't know who's touching my computer and turned that on. For
Cat.
fuck's sake. All right. Boy, that was a cavalcade of derpitude. Oh my God. And this is just beginning. The copium stocks are going through the roof. Basically, the stock price is going through the roof, and the stock amount of copium in the world is rapidly subsiding. So, oh boy. Let's start with Dan. Final thoughts, because thank you so much for making me aware of this. I was not going to stream today because I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, it was.
Dan came in for the win.
It was nice to be able to find something and provide it, and you know, and in discussions with Max, like, hey, you want to cover this right now? Sure, why the hell not? We got nothing else going on. So, no, the boys did an outstanding job in Florida the other day. Astronomy Live did an outstanding job providing not only the footage in 4K that he just posted up, but also the tracking at night of the Orion capsule and the cryogenic capsule. coming across the screen of his telescope that he's able to he's going to be able to identify the orbit before the telemetry even comes out from NASA to verify if his math is right. So these are things that Flurfs can't do. So with all that being said, no, this was fun. I always like to take the piss out of Mark Sargent because he's so idiotic.
He's so dumb.
And if there's ever like a face that you want to punch, it's his.
Oh my god! Hold on. Remember, Paule went the other day to with me to the beach, right? And we were watching. Oh my fucking god! This is great. We were watching the sunset with Icy Spin streaming in Florida and so on, and he just sent me this, and I think everyone should see it. So give me 1 second. It's downloading.
Is it a bikini?
Is it fake,
No.
gay, or both?
Oh no! It's actually genuine.
Is it a girl doing yoga on the beach?
Really fun? No, it's actually really fun.
That's
Spin knows what I'm talking about.
It's Mike.
Oh god!
Wait, I didn't send that. No, someone else said that to you.
That is not Icy Spin's hand. There's no way.
It's not.
No, that's Paule. He's here in
Paule's hand.
Uruguay.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, he did it based on the video I sent.
That's good. Although Mikey's head is more perfectly round than the egg.
I mean,
If there's ever been a globe head, it's been like
Absolutely.
I mean,
Mikey-
listen, I don't see any refraction on that egg.
Dude,
Mikey is a human globe.
Probably onto something.
If Mikey would, I would give Mikey $500 to let us paint his head like a globe.
I've
Let that
actually
get
done
out in the
photos.
ether, Mikey. If you're hearing this or seeing this,
Ask Cygnus. We've done some artwork on the side. We've got Globehead Mikey somewhere in the chamber.
All right, I'm sorry I cut you off. Dad, anything
No, but
else?
otherwise, another fun night. It was great to hang out with everybody and
That was-
shoot the shit as usual. It's nice that my schedule is finally clearing up now after about 2 months of bullshit. So I'll be able to start making content again and not be tired as hell from taking a two-hour train ride in one, just in one direction. So it'll be nice to get back to doing fun stuff. So
All right, thank you so much. Icy Spin. Final thoughts.
You know what? Mark Sargent is, he knows the Earth's not flat. Like he has to, right? He's got this cognitive dissonance, and I think that it's a little more than I think that he knows that he's just kind of spouting stuff.
if he admits it, though, he knows it's
I don't-
11 years are wasted.
I'm willing to be talked out of it. But I feel like he's just kind of a snake in the grass, and he tries to say the right things at the right time, and he tries to own everything in such a genuine way, and it just feels so insincere. But maybe it could be me, like I said. But
let me just propose one piece of evidence for you. Remember, he got up in front of a conference with a letter to astrophysicists and physicists saying that these questions are what he wanted answered, and no one would give him a reply. So yes, I think he honestly believes it, and yes, I think he thinks enough of himself that he's a main character that he thinks that Neil deGrasse Tyson is actually dodging him.
now, was this recent though? Was this pre-TFE when he stood up and asked for it? Okay,
No.
so it was recent.
Yeah. No, I mean, no, I'm sorry. It was pre-TFE, yes.
Okay.
Where
So
the fuck is my mouse? Sorry.
I'll have to think about it. I need to watch some of his older stuff and see if he's changed his
You
tune a
know
little
what
bit.
I have? Because I mean, this was a reaction post TFE.
Shut up about the sun. Shut up about the sun.
That was
Yep.
pretty much it. But I have a pretty disconnected clip that I wanted to play because I love it.
It's not a crossbow, Rob H, for fuck's sake. Not a cross.
For fuck's sakes, Rob H.
Go on to say not a crossbow. I think it was 11 times after that, but yeah, that's the sentiment. Yeah, that's a good clip. But that's basically it. Mark Sargent's he's a flat earth punching bag. He will never take a debate with someone that knows what they're talking about, and then he just feigns ignorance when he gets caught in anything, right? And just we'll try to move it along or turn the mic over to fucking DJ Curious, who couldn't be any the wiser to what's going on.
And
Yeah, he's just kind of boring.
we don't even know if he's even
Not
a
even.
DJ, bro. That is the
Yeah.
most unsettling part.
It looks like he's very careful about the way his nails look, so I doubt he's scratching records on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, yeah, it's fun. It's fun to jump into their minds a little bit. I'd love to see him and Dearth really collaborating and putting the globe.
Well,
myth
apparently
live
they
to
made.
rest, but
Apparently, I think the FTFE review that they made co-debunking of
Wonder
the
Twin
Artemis
powers
dome.
activate.
yes.
Yes.
So if it was FTFE today, he actually covered CC at the end, but he didn't touch. He might have mentioned it, or someone might have mentioned it in chat, but he definitely didn't cover it. You might want to just skim back through it, Max, after you jump off stream, but it could be something to cover.
Yeah, I was doing
Sure.
some stuff outside of at my house, and I kind of kept popping in and out. But I heard he was going to cover it, so
if
I'm
he is
glad we
covering
found
it,
this.
okay.
I
That
don't
might
know.
be the case. That
I
might be
need
the
to double
case.
check. All right, Jack. Final thoughts.
Well, I was hoping for Derp Friday this week, so getting a Derp Thursday was fucking awesome.
Yes, tomorrow I have booty call.
That's okay. I mean, listen, I have more fun every week when we do a derp night. But so Mark Sargent, the full mediocrity of his life doesn't surprise me. I mean, the flirts basically, and the fact that he's bragging about all this shit he did that's just basically, cheated on this, got kicked out of that, But I gotta say, I'm still thinking about the semi chub I have for the Flurf girl. I don't know what it is.
I'm
There's
with you there,
something
Jack.
There's something about Flurf girls that just have. Even Blue Waffle has me a little intrigued, to be honest.
Oh God!
So right
well,
now,
we also have
I'm sorry.
Soul, what's her name? She's also a redhead.
So
in a Flurf.
Sandy though.
Well, I was married to a redhead
yeah.
for 17 years. It's not the redhead thing. I've had that already. It's just something about the crazy. I don't know what it is.
Sig, what grit are we dealing with Miss Creator?
Sandy Grader.
Sig will give us the grit
60 grit
specifications. Yeah.
But right now, my mind is
It's not
clouded.
grit.
So those are my thoughts.
All right, thank you so much. Still
doesn't have enough blood flow.
My final thoughts on Mark Sargent are that he once made a promise that if you were to take a picture of the horizon and put a straight edge up to it and show that it was curved, that he would quit flat Earth tomorrow, and he hasn't. So I think he worded it very carefully in that it's always tomorrow, the next day, but never today.
Yes.
So I think he did a little loophole there. So we're never going to see him quit. So that's unfortunate. But I would also like to say in closing that if you could find someone in your life to hold you the way that Mark Sargent holds his microphone,
that
you
is
will be
so
winning.
That's marriage.
Yes, that is.
I hold my
love.
penis that way.
One thing to what Steel City said, they're talking about the tune video that he made that has exactly 0 views.
What?
Right? That he only sent the link to Mark Sargent.
Oh
which was
yeah,
his
that is
submission.
true.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
And it still has
yeah.
0 views to this day. So.
And Steel City, also, if you ever find a woman who cares for you as Mark Sargent's mom cares for him, is definitely marriage material.
But speaking, I think I can illustrate Steel City's point in the best way possible and the best way that I know how through Zam.
Turns, and this is the connection is still connected. Still connected to the ground. The thing turns like an
That's the Flurf technique.
Polishing a knob, dude.
I mean,
what the hell?
That is just the perfect technique.
Classic Sam tutorial.
I call that the pepper grinder technique.
I think it illustrates that love that Mark Sargent has for that microphone on his hand.
I'm gonna try that next time.
That was my
I'm gonna give it
final
some serious
thought.
thought.
Before we go, make sure to do the social thing is like, share, subscribe, send this to a friend, send this to your significant other, go to the corner, use the corner of your tweet, and yo, subscribe to Unfornicated ICSP and share about it talks. That way we can show that up for the channel. As I said, tomorrow, booty call, there is a feminism debate on MDD, so we're not missing anything. But on Saturday, Iron Horse is coming back to MDD. And Iron Horse is one of my top 3 worst debaters ever. Nadir, Junior, and then Iron Horse. So it's always a treat to, and he sometimes comes here and crashes out on the after show, which makes it 100 times better. So we'll see you on Saturday. Thank you so much here on the panel and everyone over there in the side chat. Love you all. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.
Right.